Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome and good evening to tonight's live stream where we're going to take the Embraer, the Lineage 1000 for a flight out of Providenciales all the way over to Princess Juliana. I got the pronunciation right earlier. I'm after shagging it now. Providenciales. There we go. See, I just had to think. Which is hard. It's difficult for me to do these things. But yes, our expected cruise altitude tonight, flight level 390, as we will head across the Caribbean to you and I, and then we get down to our arrival. Now, what's making things interesting, there was a huge, massive, big cloud of, and it's at our belt and rain. So it's raining at our departure. But we'll leave that in a while. It'll be grand. Also, very sad news there today. Right. I am Optimus Prime. Poor Devil passed away. Was he 85? I think he was 85. Hang on. I'm almost certain he was 85. That voice. He also did Eeyore out of, Winnie the Pooh. It's a mad week, isn't it? We're losing all brilliant people. But anyway, tonight we're over in X-Plane and we're going to do this flight. Very exciting news today from Gamescom with Microsoft Flight Simulator. We got the trailer, the return of racing to Microsoft Flight Sim. We have the national championships, the National Racing Championships, which is going to be awesome. That's coming to us in October. We also got the announcement of a brand new aircraft, a new Henkel, and of course, the new city update for Italy. Ooh, very, very exciting times now. So, it's always in trees, yeah. Tim Curry. Oh, yeah, Tim Curry as well. Jesus, I forgot about Tim Curry. Yeah, it's a week, isn't it? Always in threes. But anyway, yeah, exciting news definitely from Microsoft Flight Simulator. And no, they didn't announce another sim. It's going to be Flight Sim 28. No, they've lots to do, I think, with 24. But exciting times, and it is pretty cool. They also announced a new partnership with Lufthansa, which is great news altogether. We're going to see some more liveries come into the sim, and it's just great news. Yeah, great news. So, the other stuff was rubbish though, wasn't it? I mean, what passes for games these days? But anyway, we just worry about the flight simming. That's what we do. Yes, looking forward to this flight. Now, the lads are flying on VATSIM. We're going to be using Say Intentions. You have the best of both worlds if you'd like to fly along. And I'm unsure of ATC coverage on VATSIM. I know there was someone, delivery I think was on over at Princess Juliana. That could change as the lads get a little bit closer. But if you wanted to start learning, how the whole ATC system works, jump on into our Discord voice channel. The guys are in there on VATSIM. And also, if you have any questions what I'm doing, we're going to go through the full ATC procedure. We're going to look for our clearance. ATIS first, then our clearance. Then we'll call for an engine start, or, well, we're in the States, we don't need to. We'll get taxi clearance, takeoff clearance, woof, and then we'll talk to departure, the various centres, and then we start our approach all the way down into Princess Juliana. So there's quite a bit going on. We'll see how we get on, right? But anyway, who's here? Look, on this a Thursday evening. Current situation in Tipperary, it's 17 degrees, 23 degrees in the man cave here at Murph Manor, and it is raining. It's raining sideways, right? That's what's happening outside at the moment. But yes, we are very close to the weekend as well. Exciting times. Oh, exciting times. It's going to be brilliant. So who's here, look? CP65, welcome back. Commander Balosh, you're very welcome back in, buddy. Eamon 1973, good evening. Hope all is well. Muse Fan bursts in the door. He says how he is. His man jokes is... Happy Thursday, Muse. Hope all is well, buddy. Sprockets is here. Good evening. You're very welcome aboard. Mac Vision is in the house. Hermit Something. Very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, buddy. Home Wrecker checking in from County Cork. Welcome in, my guy. Very, very mad weather in Cork, I believe. Toto 2495. Good evening, peoples. Good evening, Toto. And Mrs. Toto. Hermit Something, thank you for 7 in a row. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Very good evening to you, my guy. 98 Vulcan, good to see you. Stu Snape, hello again, Murph. Hope you're well. You do, buddy. You're looking well, right? You're very welcome in. Viper Strike is here, sailing to Prince Rupert in British Columbia. Ooh. Viper, your photos have been amazing so far, buddy. It looks amazing. APU Inspector is here. The weekend is right around the corner. Isn't this great news? Good to see you, bud. Stick Figures in the house. Welcome aboard. Who else come in here now to the parlour? Creo, you're very welcome back to all in County Mayo. Malky Mack is here. Good evening. Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. 98 Vulcan. 115 streams in a row. The man is a legend. What an absolute legend. Cracker, good evening. Hope all is well. Elric is here. A very good evening from another stormy Birmingham. It's very stormy weather in Birmingham. You're very welcome in. Linny Bobbins is herself. Good to see you again. Angry Jay, what? No GTA watch party. That's my bedtime television. I'd be watching the GTA stuff. Do you know what I started watching yesterday? It's all Afghanistan stuff, but it was basically from the two British camp. Well, there was one shared camp, and it was fascinating stuff. Just now, it wasn't whatever combat, but they kind of followed.
Sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, they followed a company from the RAF back in England all the way through to their first deployment, and then they carried on again. You know, and they used a friggin' TriStar flying out of Bryce Norton to head across. I must get the name of it. It's very, very good. I know some of you guys actually served out there on multiple fronts, be it on the American side, the British side, and it's very interesting to see, you know, well, the whole scale of the operation. Do you know what I mean? You didn't see it on the television, but like when you look at the size of the bases that they operated from, just unbelievable. Like the size of the barracks, unbelievably huge, right? So that's what I was watching over the last few days. Very interesting stuff. Joe is here, good to see you. Rob Dag, you're very welcome aboard. The Day Moranian, happy Thursday. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Yes, where's this now? Oh, he did Predator as well. Did he? Jesus. Mugan, good evening. Welcome aboard. Anthony V is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Where is this now? Sunjammer's in the house. Good to see you, Sunjammer. Billy is here. Welcome in, Billy. Nordic Skywalk. Welcome aboard. Billy checking in. Good man yourself. Martel is here. Truthful English Murph, you can do it. Truthful Dread. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Thursday to you. Tarnish Mossman. Hi, all from a wet Liverpool. All right. Calm down, mate. It's raining. Devil Fly, good to see. Oh, come here. Didn't they do a Star Wars thing with a Liverpudlian? It sounded very annoying. Like, I mean, her accent was class, but the rest of it was silly. Yeah, just silly, right? What passes for games you don't know? Devil Fly, good to see you. Colonel Fork is here. Good evening, my guy. Well, good afternoon. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. Maple Leaf is here. Welcome aboard. Chuck is in the house. Good day, Chuck. Hope you're well, man. Be Janie then, right? Now, let's have a look over here with further buttons of things. We can press this one here, look. Yes. ETEP Studios, good afternoon. Northland Dare, a very happy Thursday. Who else come in? Dave JSB, good to see you, Dave. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Good to see you. Roll Tide is here. Kubi Montana, you're very welcome back. Project VAD, greetings from Arkansas. Ooh, you're looking for rain out there. Rich Gillen is here. Aloha, good to see you, buddy. But yes, you're very welcome in, lads. Yeah, looking forward to this flight. I do.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. I do like this machine. Look how dark it got. I do like flying this machine, the Lineage from X-Crafts. It's very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So we're going to give this now a blast and see what happens. Airlock Doc is here. Good evening, Airlock. Hope you're well, buddy. So what we're going to do, I filed a flight plan. Aircraft is currently cold and dark. GPU is connected. So we'll go ahead, get our aircraft loaded, get our flight plan in there, grab the ATIS, call for clearance, and then we'll get the show on the road. We're expecting about a 2-hour flight, and we're looking out for, well, some hopefully really nice scenery. As dark as it is, it's actually really bright. It's evening time. Do you know what I mean? Johnny Mon is here. Good to see you, Johnny. How are things, man? So we'll see what the crack is. Come on over here, look. We'll do one of these, one of those, and one of them. So, yes, the weather situation, well, it's... Tighten that. I'm after twisting me wrist. It is not great weather. Not great weather at all. But we'll see how we get on here, right? So, let's have a look at a couple of things. We shall bring up the Navigraph. So this is where we're flying from, and to. Up there now, you divil, yeah? So... we have the following. We're finished with our approaches. I thought I added that. Cancel that, Murph. Right, here's a flight plan. So we're on the ground here at Providenciales, and we're going to be heading straight across. It's not a very kind of complex. It's actually fairly straightforward. And then we're going to be arriving. We're planning to take off runway 10, land on runway 10. And of course, we had a look at this earlier on. We checked out the weather. Also, our missed approach if it all goes wrong. We'll get as far as map on. It's going to be our missed approach area, and if we have to call it, it's out to the right hand side, climbing to 4,000 feet, direct on bed and hold. That is what it is we have to do. That is what we have to do. All right. So we're currently parked over at the FBO. We're expecting runway 10 for takeoff. So where we are here is going to be taxi hotel. We will have to backtrack and then blast. That is our plan of attack. All right. So put you over there. Say Intentions is also running. And let me see. We'll grab the ATIS first here now in a moment. Dutcho, welcome in. Srap, good to see you. Welcome in, lads. But yeah, you can see that like mad looking divil of a cloud look. Everything was lovely and wonderful until suddenly it wasn't. Toto and Goose are with us, look. So this is the big, massive convective cloud. Look, look. Right? So this is the ginormous cloud that is directly over our location. And it was all tickety-boo a little while ago. So that's why it's after getting fierce wet on the ground. Fierce wet on the ground. So we're going to have to see what we can do, right? Be careful from our takeoff position. So current situation with the aircraft, we're going to remove the engine covers and we're going to start putting some power into this beautiful machine. We'll start off with our batteries 1 and battery 2, and our GPU power can now be activated. That gives us some power. We'll go with the no smoking and fasten seatbelts. Emergency lights can be armed. All our fuel is looking good. APU, leave it off at the moment. Go ahead and grab our inspection lights and our logo lights, and the electric pumps, they can be fired on here now as well. Our screens are coming to life, and we'll go over to our loading manager, and this is where we're going to request the company load sheet. So it's going to say you're taking off, you're landing, this is the weight. Now the block fuel, I'm unsure, but we'll see. We might add in a little bit more fuel just into this. So if we look at our fuel, 4.487. I don't know if I can put more in. I don't know, we should be okay. We're going to load the aircraft base on this, right? Takeoff performance, we're expecting runway 10. It's now wet. So condition would be medium to poor. Wind, we'd be grabbing this here. We can actually grab this from the ATIS, but we can grab it from here, right? So we'll see what the crack is. Iowa Scotsman, good to see you. Hope you're well, buddy. So let's have a look at the airport here and the weather. At the moment, winds are 80 at 7. Temperature on the ground is a beautiful 26 degrees Celsius, and the local air or the local barometer pressure here is 294. So we'll go ahead and compute. Inches of mercury, takeoff weight is already set. Takeoff 1 is our thrust, and flaps 1 will be set. Let's compute all of this. Analysis is in process, and now we'll see what the crack is. Murph, I think I am converted to Say Intentions. Only just touched on the surface, but liking it so far. It's real good, dude. It is really good. Yeah, man, I love it, man. I think it adds an awful lot to your flights. Sir Camsalot, good evening, buddy. Hope you're well. Right, now, so we're looking here. V1, that's grand. VR, V2. And VFS, that's all fine. Weight, all that jazz is good. So let's go over to our FMS here, and let's start dragging in our route. So we'll go to the route page, and we are taking off out of Mike Bravo Papa Victor. I'm going to grab this from SimBrief. Mike Bravo Papa Victor, and it's going to be Tango November Charlie Mike Princess Juliana 01. Go ahead and grab you in there. Flight ID, we are in the company colours tonight, Firefly 235. And we can go to activate this. Next up is going to be the departure, but we're going to grab the weather and all the jazz first, and we see what the crack is. All right. Captain Sickbag, 65 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Tier 2, man. You're very kind, sir. Thank you very much indeed. VA needs to make the dollars, right? Shane is streaming tonight, so I'll probably do one after. Ooh, nice. Nice. Right, we better grab the ATIS. ATIS is on 13245. So I'll dial this in, 13245. And if I go down to my COM2 radio.
Departing runway 10. Wind 080 at 7. Visibility 5 kilometers. Scattered at 1200 cumulonimbus. Temperature 26. Dew point 25. QNH 1014. Transition level 70. Curfew restrictions in effect.
Mr. Anderson, thank you very much indeed.
During evening hours. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango.
Information Tango.
Providenciales International Airport.
Providencials. Information Tango. Thanks for another fine live stream, Murph. More X-Plane multiplayer action in the future, I hope. Need to learn more about Say Intentions. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. The absolute ledge. Right, so Q&H we got. Information Tango we got. And we'll go back into our main radio here. Clearance is going to be on 12065. 120650. And it's Information Tango. 12065. Clearance, a very good evening. Firefly 235, Embraer. We have Information Tango over at the FBO. Request IFR clearance to Princess Juliana. Filthy has gone streaking 230 streams. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Cheers, man. The man is a legend.
Firefly 235, cleared to Princess Juliana via the Grand Turk departure. Then is filed. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 126.0. Squawk 4375. Expect runway 10.
Cleared to Princess Juliana via the GTK4 departure. Then is filed. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 126.0. Squawk 4375. And we'll expect runway 10 for Firefly 235. Riot. Now, let's go down to our radio. What plane am I in, Murph?
Firefly 235, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready.
Roger, over the ground 1219er for Firefly 235. 1219er, go ahead and horse that in. Alright, so a couple of things to set up before we go. We were told initial climb is going to be 4,000 feet. Let's dial that in. Our speeds are in here, but we can horse those in. So let's call it 120 for the minute. We'll go through our plans here now. Next up is going to be our radio. That'll be down here. We'll go into our TCAS. The code he requested is 4375. 4375 into our transponder, and we'll go to RAF from here. And we know that it's going to be runway 10 on the GTK4 departure. Now, if we look at the departures, GTK4, let's add that into our route. Fairly straightforward. And we can now continue on with our information here. So our departure goes in next. Let's have a look. Runway is going to be 10, GTK4. That looks good. We're going to apply that. We'll come on down the road here until our arrival. So we're going to activate that. We'll go to our arrival. So the runway, we're going to plan runway 10 into Juliana. It's going to be an RNAV. And it's going to be on, let me see, the SLUGO arrival. SLUGO. Don't see SLUGO, but there is a transition. Oh, there it is there. SLUGO can go in. And we're going to apply that as well. We're going to activate that as well. And that looks good for my flight plan. Performance initialization, we can make sure this all gets transferred over to the crane, over to the aircraft. We're going to send this over to the FMS. And we'll go in and have another look over yonder. So alternate fuel, 30-minute reserve. Next page here for the second. Cruise altitude. Wait, shouldn't I put this in? Weight and balance. Load the plane. Isn't there a way to horse this in? Maybe not. Cruise altitude is flight level 390, 39,000 feet. Cruise winds on this one. Let's have a look here at our operational flight plan. Let's have a look. Average wind is going to be 180 at 9er. So we'll put in 180 at 009er. Something like that. Our takeoff center of gravity. Let's have a look here now. Takeoff center of gravity is going to be 16.9 on Mach, 16.9. Horse you in there. Our zero fuel weight is going to be 33,033. So we'll put in 33,033. And what else do we have here? Easy no, don't worry about that. Climb speed, they're all fine. Don't need to change that. We're going to be restricted to 50 under 10,000, so we're okay. Heisenberg, good to see you. Welcome in. And JP Gaming, welcome in, lads. Happy Thursday to one and all. Right, what else do we need to do here now? That's it for our setup, right? Route page. This is all looking good. If we go into our flight plan, this is all looking good. There is a discontinuity until we get to SLUGO. We'll figure that one out when we're getting closer. So we're going to be flying to PJM. So let's go in and have a look. PJM. Who and what is a PJM? So if I open up this gadget, let's go in and have a look, right? So we want to get down as far as PJM. Where does it get us to? So we've Beano, Gabble. Okay, so we got Gabble. But we're not actually going to go as far as Gabble. We're going to go as far as SLUGO or SLUGO. Previous paid SLUGO. See here? So we don't actually have Gabble or this either. So we need to remove these lads. So it's going to be previous. There's SLUGO. And it should be Avaki. So all these lads need to go. So I'm going to delete these. Delete you. Delete you. And we're going to delete you. All right, let's have a look. SLUGO, Avaki, Lesser, map on, and then we're in. That looks better to me. We're going to OK all of this. And if you go in and have a look at our flight plan, this is where we can do a little bit of jiggery pokery. So next page, that's all okay. Is it this? I'm trying to remember, how do we actually, how does one maneuver this? It's this guy here, isn't it? There we go. So that's our zoom, and this is our waypoint. Brilliant. GTK, Zimber, Beano, Jets, SLUGO, Awaki, and then it's out to our missed approach. So our flight plan is exactly as what I'm expecting, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so that's the plan. We'll go back to our map. We have vertical information here as well. System status, we're going to go over to our electrical systems next because we want to fire up that APU. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. Rejected takeoff is set. Landing gear is down. And we also have some lights on here as well. Get our floodlights on here in the main dash, only because we're dealing with this heavy cloud. But
Ground flight 249, request permission start.
We're going to be flying out well above that. Do you know what I mean? So we should be good there. So let me see what's next. We are looking above.
Approved, face west, flight 249.
We will go on our APU controls. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the master switch. Give it a moment for the door to open. All right. Grau, it's good to see you, man. Great stream earlier. Grau, that was you streaming earlier, wasn't it? I'm almost certain it was, with the sim rate. So press and hold the start button on the APU. We'll come on down here and have a look. We can see now that the APU is running or starting up. That's our RPM, and then we can see our temperatures, right? Tablet is still up, my bad. Yes, it was. Good man yourself, Grau. Great watching you, man. Great watching you. Murph, too fast. What's the first landing? What's the first landing? What you mean, Homewrecker? Gibbo's here. Good to see you, man. Happy Thursday. McManser, welcome in. Our first landing is TNCM, Princess Juliana. It's one long haul. Well, I say long haul. First ICAOs. We're departing exclamation point route, Homewrecker. That's the full route I'm flying. That's the full route. Okay, so we can hear the APU. Bleed is already on. Steering is turned off. It's a one-legger. Yeah, it's one leg. We're flying the one leg. And we'll see how we get on, right? Okay, let's continue on with our flows. APU is now running. We can go ahead and disconnect our GPU. Lovely hurdling. We can come on over here to our ground services. We're going to remove, and get the air stairs in, and we'll get that door closed as well. CALTO is not an ICAO, negative. CALTO is a waypoint, like SLUGO and so on. All right, passenger door is closing. Stairs are coming in. And as we can see Toto, we can see Goose. Those guys are over in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're here in X-Plane, and we can see what they are. Toto's coming up as a Speedbird. I don't know what Goose is showing up as. What is this, Goose? What are you flying? What are you flying, Goose? Air Catalonia. Ooh. And there's Toto, who's pushing back. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look how dark it is here, lads. It's mad, isn't it? Now, we do have the lads on VATSIM as well, so we'll have a look at what they're doing and how they're getting on. So if we go over to our VATSIM radar, 32 Whiskey has just gone airborne. That's Dougal. 872 is on the way. 702. Oh, jeez, the lads are absolutely hooning it. Jeez, they're well on the way now. Look, no messing there at all. There's no ATC coverage on VATSIM. That's the only kick in the, you know. We still have one more departure, so yeah, they had to backtrack. Actually, we've two more. We need to add Gavin. Have you seen my mate Gav? How do we add Gav again, lads, on this? Isn't there like a little star we need to hit? There it is. Excellent. Excellent. But yes. Right, so that's that. Move over. The next thing I want to show you is from our load sheet. So here's our ATC clearance we got from ATC. Cleared to Princess Juliana, the GTK4 departure. GTK4 then is filed initial climb 4000, departure on 126, squawk 4375. That's a filed route, and these are all our information. So we're happy enough with that. Next up then is a confirmation of our load sheet. And we'll have a look here. Our load sheet, passengers 14, bags 14, weight, cargo, fuel, takeoff limit is light, so we're grand. So that's us sorted. Bryce, good to see you. Okay, so APU is on, and we don't need to push. We can start our engines here, and then we'll give them a shout when we're ready to rock. So let me see. We don't need to worry about pushback or otherwise. So we're going to fire up the engines. Let's just see what happens. Goose, you're in an A320. Super duper. Okay, so right side engine. We'll start this one first. And we'll go ahead, press and hold the start button. N2 rotation, and the FADEC will take over. You can hear the bleed air drying it all out. Sick to death of trying to plan multi-routes. The joys of it, homewrecker. You're like, no, I have a pain in my arse. I just want to get in the plane and fly. And you'd be right. You know, you'd be right. All right, engine 2 is looking healthy. She's coming up here now. This is not a groupie. You can fly your groupie, yeah, but there's no... Is there a groupie link? Is there a groupie link? Hang on. Stand by.
Hello there.
There's no groupie link, but you can fly it with groupie if you want. You absolutely can. But you don't have to. But if you use TTM, you'll see and hear us, if that makes sense. All right. Now, let me see. There's buttons all over the place. Let's have a look. Right, all is looking well in the realm here. That is what we want to see, friends. That's what we want to see. Okay, so right-hand side is coming up. We'll go to our left engine now. We'll open her up, and we'll start. I do like this machine. I am a fan of this machine, which is very nice. Okay, left-hand side is coming up, and 2 rotations up over 30%. If our armrest. Radios are tuned in on the right side. And our systems here are looking good. So we can see we're now getting electrical power coming in from our generators. That means we can turn off that APU. Flight controls are going to be the next test. We also need to set our flaps for takeoff.
249, request taxi to the runway.
Flaps 1. And we'll do a flight control test. So we'll go full forward on the elevator, full back. We'll do a full left. We'll do a full right. We'll do a rudder right. We'll do a rudder left. And spoilers. Flight controls feel good and correct. Actuators are all fine. Fuel, double check our fuel.
Taxi to holding point runway 10 via GOP.
Left and right is good. Hydraulic systems, quick look. Everything's in the green. That's all looking good. And that's it. Environmental, 23 degrees.
9.
We can probably turn it down a little bit, but we're all right. Anti-ice shouldn't need. We'll go back to our status page, onto our map page. Let's see here now. Weather, terrain. I'm unsure is the weather working on this one, so we'll see what the crack is. And we also then have our VSD down here. And we can turn that off if we want. We don't need to have that. TCAS weather. Yeah, we can leave that off. And this is going to give us what we're doing. So we're now going to power off that APU. So APU master switch goes to off. And that'll calm it down. Beacon is already on. Inspection lights are on. Taxi lights can come on. And I'll leave our landing lights off and our strobes off for the moment, right? Any questions so far, lads? All, I think, is going to look well. And what we'll do, we'll give a shout back now to ATC to tell them that we request taxi, which is going to be the, let me see, it's going to be via hotel. So we'll see what happens. Providencial Ground, Firefly 235. We're on the south apron, request taxi.
Firefly 235, taxi to holding point runway 10 via hotel, hold short of runway 10.
Taxi hold short runway 10 via hotel, and we'll hold short of runway 10, Firefly 235. Alright, AMSing, that's what we got to do. So we will come off the brakes. Brakes off. Small bit of power. And we'll do our turn here to the left. We're moving. So far, so good. Button Smurf. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how dark it is, lads. That's mad, isn't it? That is absolutely madness. Goose, we can see Goose, we can see Sunjammer, and we can see Toto. Homewrecker, are you flying? That Italy update is available now. Ooh. Yeah, I'll plan some, I think we'll plan some flying in Italy next week. Did it say anything about Rome in that, lads? No? Did Rome get new Bijani then? No? Visualize is here, good to see you. Alright, so we're just going to roll forward. Our instruction was to hold short. We know that Toto.
Firefly 235, contact tower on 119.9er, safe flight.
Over the tower, 119er, 0.9er, Firefly 235, take care. 119er. And we sit tight here. Briggsy, good to see you, bud.
Approaching
Damo, shot out.
0.
Good to see you, Damo. Happy Thursday, buddy. Providenciales Tower, Firefly 235, holding short runway 10 at hotel.
Firefly 235, Providenciales Tower, runway 10, wind 080 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 10, Firefly 235. That was nice of them. Bit of a back taxi. G'day, Shane. Can you talk us through our departure briefing? Is it now? I suspect that button is broken. G'day, Shane. Can you talk us through our departure briefing? Alright, we'll back
Alright,
here.
Murph, here's the departure briefing. We'll be departing from runway 10, flying the GTK4 departure with an initial climb 4,000.
Same intentions does this do.
Altitude is 6,000. After takeoff, we'll follow
the
buttons
look well good, don't they?
To flight level 240. Weather at departure
they
is
look pretty
clear
nice,
with
man.
wind 080 at 7 knots. In case of engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any issues before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply max braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff and handle the emergency. We've been cleared as filed, squawk code 4375, and departure frequency is 126.0. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 126 knots, VR is 126 knots, V2 is 131 knots, flaps 2. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. That's the briefing, Captain. Just say the word when you want me to call for taxi.
Good man yourself, Shane. So, the name tags work in X-Plane. It's saying intentions can generate name tags, but they only work in X-Plane. X-Plane have a data ref for them. And, Shanks, you're on the runway, you devil! Jesus. You need to start, like, at a parking location, I think, with ATC. But then again, if it works, I didn't know say intentions works if you just fire up on the runway. That's good to know. But yeah, so the name tags, they're an option inside of an X-Plane. It'd be great if Microsoft Flight Sim could do it. Alright, we'll do a UE here. Use it now. You need to actually install X-Plane. Right? I just like flying this. There's a couple of planes I like flying. This is one of them. She's beautiful. Shanks legged it off the runway. Oh, jeez! Alrighty, we're going to arm nav. Easy now.
Airport takeoff runway 10, Firefly 249.
So it doesn't yet know how to handle multiplayer traffic. That's what it could be a bit of strangeness. So Toto can see me, so that's why he's waiting. Right, before we go, FMS.
10
That's good, that's good. Auto throttle, we'll do all this now in a moment.
100 feet.
Weather radar is off. We're going to start the clock. Chrono's running, power coming in. Quick takeoff config.
10 remaining.
No takeoff.
8,800 feet.
No takeoff. Flag.
Try it again.
Takeoff. Okay.
That's better. All right. Power coming in. Captain Kidden is here. Good to see you. Sir Beaky, welcome in. All right. Enter stable. And takeoff 1 set. There she goes. Shane will call out our speeds, I hope. We'll find out now together. 80 knots. 100. Bit of stutters, we can get through it. 120. Oh, I never put in my V speeds, lads. That's why he's not calling them out. Yep, see Daisy. Oh, jeez, we're getting stutters. Easy now, explain. Positive rate, gear up. Easy now. LNAV engaged. And we're heading up to 4,000. Interesting. Netflix having issues, I believe, due to the amount of people logging in. I can imagine. Oh, flight level change.
Firefly 235, contact Provo departure on 126.0.
Autopilot.
Over to Provo on 126.0, Firefly 235. 126.0. Provo departure. Wrong button. Provo departure, Firefly 235, passing 2,600 for 4,000. Oh, she's busy and squally.
Firefly 235, Provo departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Firefly 235. Easy now. Right, speed, auto throttle engaged. Look how friggin' bumpy it is in this clouds, man. Jesus. I'm getting stutters because of this guy, so I'll leave that off for the minute. Man, look at that wing hopping around the place. Mother of Jesus, look. That's insane looking, isn't it?
235, contact Miami Oceanic Center on 135.2.
Over to Miami Oceanic 135.2, Firefly 235. Miami Oceanic, Firefly 235, passing 5,000 for 10,000. All right. Easy now, Murph. I don't want to go too fast in this bad cloud. Looking good here. We're starting to break out. Right, bit of speed up here, Murph. You're up the hill. We'll call it 250 under 10. We'll VS mode this. We'll climb at about 2,500. We got loads of power in this plane. Miami Oceanic, Firefly 235, passing 7,000 for 10,000. Do. Interpreter, the sound tail strike. It wasn't a tail strike, it was just, it stuttered because I'm using a gadget to run X-Plane in not a windowed mode, so what you see now, that's what I see on my screen. See the way I have the top bar? Because it just won't run in full screen mode. You know, Twitch isn't happy. Uh-oh. I'm not hearing ATC. 135.2. Miami Oceanic Center, Firefly 235, passing 9,000 for 10,000. This isn't good. Let's try that again. We lost comms, lads. Now, what makes this interesting... let's see here now. Miami Oceanic, Firefly 235, flight 10,000 feet. Is the lineage just...
235. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 4636.
Firefly
I'm dead again.
climb and maintain 10,000.
Firefly 235, we're level at 10,000. I think we found a glitch. It could have been the starters I was having. It wants a different squawk. 4636, 4636.
Firefly 235. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 4636. I'm dead again.
Firefly 235, radar contact. 15 Southeast Pine K Airport at 900 feet. Pine K altimeter 2994.
Roger, altimeter 2994, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235. Contact Miami Center on 123.775.
123775, Firefly 235. Miami Center, Firefly 235 at 10,000, request climb. Do.
Firefly 235, climb and maintain 10,000.
Firefly 235, we are currently at 10,000, request climb as per flight plan. Come on now.
Firefly 235, climb and maintain flight plan altitude.
Roger, climbing up to flight level 390, Firefly 235. That was getting interesting. By 390, and we will V-speed for the first bit and keep an eye on our speed here at 250. Climb at 2.5. Things got interesting. Alright, let's see what happens. I think that was a glitch in the matrix. Alright, after takeoff checks, so our flaps are in, landing gear is up, RTO is off, and we continue to climb. We're over 10,000. Go ahead, get rid of our lights. We're looking good. And then after this, it's going to be standard barrow at flight level 180.
Miami Center, flight 249, flight level 100. Flight level.
Jesus, look at that cloud behind us, look. Look at that. That's extremely loud outside. That's insane. We just flew out of that giant cell.
Level 2. 50,
That's crazy. Right. We're well on the way now. We're well on the way. Let's bring over the app. Let's have a gawk. So there's us. There's Toto. There's Shanks. There's Goose. Sunjammer's with us as well. Srilla is ahead of us. I don't know why it's giving us this routing. That's kind of weird. I wonder, did the whole thing just get a little bit confused? We'll see. So far, so good, anyway.
Camera round 984, contact Miami Center on 125.1.
Alright, 14, 15. Keep climbing. We need to be up the road here. 390 is our final climb. Everything else is looking okay. Right. Oh, look, Jesus, look at the view out the window. Look at that, look. That's beautiful, isn't it? I think we've had our hitch for the flight. I hope. We'll find out now in a second. What's our passengers thinking about all this? He's all right back here, lads. Yeah, they're all fine. Let's have a look. So, ground speed, arrival time, and our altitude is climbing. Excellente. What's it like down here in the back of the parish? Back into the room now, look. I mean, I don't know about you, but like this is how you travel. You know what I mean? What is? I was wasting the battery. Turn off them lights, will you? Wasting electricity, Murph. Uh-oh, we can't turn off the light. Oh yeah, there we go. Lights off. There we go. It's a slow release. It's a slow release. Okay, standard pressure. I think I have a button for that. No. Barrow set, push for standard. Standard on one side, standard on the other. And we continue to climb. So we're slightly off our assigned climb profile, but that's grand for the minute. If we go VNAV, will she take the VNAV? It will. Speed, we'll go back over to FMS. 270, so nose down, get to 270, and then rocket ship up the hill. We're looking okay. Yeah, that was some weather we left. Look at that friggin' cloud formation behind us, look. Big storm cell. Got a big airport down there. South Key. We'll take it. We'll take it. Right, so we're pretty much over the ocean for most of this. We're going to have a look at the lads over on VATSIM. How art thou getting on, lads? There's the conga line. So we're around here, so we're not too far behind them. Firefly 243 is with them, and Gav, and that's the conga line for VATSIM heading down the road. When they get down, yeah, there's nothing. There doesn't appear to be. Well, clearance is on. Clearance delivery is on. So there's someone on the other end of the phone, which is good. Twitch has died on me. Your end. You're watching on YouTube. Really?
Miami Center, good afternoon, Pine K, altimeter 2994, climb and maintain flight level 190.
What did you file for, Homewrecker? You see, it's based on your flight plan.
Flight 190, altimeter 29.94, whiskey 35 Alpha Mike.
So, like, when you're doing your flight plan, that'll put in your assigned altitudes. You know what I mean? If you don't do a flight plan, it's you're liable for it to do anything. You know. It looks like Leitrim on a good day. It does. It does. Interesting cloudage, isn't it? You can't get Twitch to work properly. Is Twitch having issues, lads? It is. Well, isn't that the devil? It seems to be okay. Failure to determine content classification. You see that? Currently offline. Oh yeah, Twitch is acting up. You got a sorted on Mercury Suite. It says I'm offline on Twitch, but I'm not. Is Twitch having issues, lads? It is. It says I'm live. Failed to determine content classification.
Miami Center, Delta 2263, good afternoon. We're climbing past 1000 on GTK4.
Twitch is okay on your side?
2263, Miami Center, good afternoon.
All good here?
Flight level 190.
Okay, it says it's live. But it's not even showing my my logos or any of that. Yeah, Twitch is doing Twitch things, lads. Jesus, do you know what it is? The world and his mother is doing Grand Theft Auto reactions. That's what's wrong. There's 71,000, although
Flight level 190, Delta 22.
there's 70-odd thousand looking at Grand Theft Auto channels. But we're very much live on the tube of view, lads. If you'd like to join us over there, that's, you know, the advantages of the backup to the backup. You know, have the Steely Wheelie Automobile lads broken Twitch then? Yeah, probably. They can do 450. Whether the flight length allows it is another thing. Yeah. There's 1.8 million viewers for GTA 6, so you're not surprised. Is there a category for GTA 6? GTA 6. Search. Yeah, Twitch is real slow. This is going to absolutely shag the internet. You know what I mean? Kasib, good to see you, buddy. Watching my videos from Iran. Very welcome in. Hello from Tipperary.
63, climb and maintain flight level 2.
And Netflix crashed as well. That's hilarious. So, is there even a cat? Oh, there is. Grand Theft Auto 6. There's almost 1 million people watching it. That's what has Twitch shagged. Oh, well. If I change my title now, you know, Grand Theft Auto 6, exclusive first look gameplay, wouldn't you be the greatest muppet on the internet? Right, we can see our climb profile, we weren't actually a million miles off it. So, top of climb, 390 set, and I've 390 boxed in here. So we're not a million miles off our climb profile, you know. Had it acting up when trying to connect a few minutes ago. You were live while being offline. Interesting. Have to say, it does not matter which service I use. Murph still has small hands. Thank you, Sunjammer. Stunning. Gav is checked in. Come on, Gav. How goes the flight, buddy? I mean, this is the way to go, lads. It's a great route. So this route originally, I think, was planned by Iceman. Now, what have I to do? Keep our heading bugged.
270.
We're all the way up to 390. Pretty plain that. It is nice, isn't it? Hang on, we jump over to the lads on Discord.
They did it on purpose to overtake the other guy.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello.
Evening.
How's it going?
Alright. That's alright. Is your Lonely.com any busier than our Lonely.com?
Yeah, I'm listening to all sorts of lads talking about things. No, there's a bit of chatter on it. Like there's no traffic injection, so you're going to be somewhat limited. But no, there is. It's chatting away to other pilots. Like if you look at the at the map, there are other live pilots in the area. Like the yellow guys are us, and then the other lads are just on kind of different network. So there's a bit going on. What was the weather like rambling out?
Thunderstorms for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rain just came sheeting in just as I started my departure.
Yeah, like it's a hell of a cloud even now looking back in the distance. Like that was a huge cloud formation. So it'll be interesting to see what's down the road. I don't think we're expecting any more. Like looking out the window, there's cloud, but nothing like what we had, you know?
Yeah, I've got a blanket of cloud at the moment. I can't see very much below me at all, but we'll see how it gets on.
I've got almost clear skies.
Dougal, you have that effect on people. Do you know what I mean? The sun shines when you fly.
Yep.
What are you all flying tonight? Anyone take the Citation out for a spin?
Yeah, we got a couple. We got Jave in there. I think, yeah, there's a few going out. I'm going to fly it this weekend.
Nice. What are you in tonight? You're in the 7.3?
Yeah, I'm in the Max. I'm very much enjoying it at the moment.
Cool. Dougal, Airbus?
Yeah, 320.
320, nice. Clem is with us as well. Clem, are you an X-plane?
Yep.
What are you flying tonight, buddy?
732.
732. Level up or?
No, 737-200. Fly J Sim.
Oh, Fly J Sim. Oh, jeez, I closed my sim.
Look at the pics he's posted on in the VATSIM channel. It's cool.
Oh, must have a look. Let's see here now. Let us have a look. Naughty's radar is very electric look. Jesus. Oh, Malky, you're in the Sovereign, is it?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, yeah, look at the weather. Look, yeah, lash down. Let's have a look further down the road. So here, oh, yeah, look at that thing, man. That's pretty. What are the sounds like on that, Clem?
They're good.
Yeah.
Oh, I find them good.
Who's using the red contrails? Yikes.
So that was I found out that Skytrails, it clearly needs an update. I don't know if I've got the latest version or something, but there's a bug somewhere in it. So Skytrails was just making pink contrails for no reason whatsoever. I've switched it off now.
Like who let Mrs. TPHI into the sim?
Yeah, Jesus, yeah. She'll love them pictures, you know. Happy days. Yeah, it's a lovely route here. Like it's a lot of it's over, obviously, you know, water, but it's nice looking down at the islands, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that was sort of the intention with this one. Obviously, we had the request for the airport, and I just thought, yeah, a route that sort of skirts the edge of a load of islands would just be rather pretty.
Nice.
I don't think I've been to Juliana since my X-Plane days. I don't think I've ever been there in Microsoft.
Oh, really?
I've not landed it yet.
Oh, this is loads of fun. No pressure, lads. Just, you know, don't get distracted looking out the window as you fly over the beach, depending on your scenery.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Been there in real life. I went there on my honeymoon.
Oh, cool.
Did you? Did you hang on to the fence? The plane's taken off.
For some reason, there wasn't actually any planes that day. It was a quiet morning.
Ah, you timed it well, so. Are you sure your name isn't Murphy? Let's go to this beach. It's going to be great. And then you find out there's no flying. You're like, right. My ATC is giving me issues. Right, lads, I'll go. We'll chat in a bit.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Have fun with your ATC.
What you say? What you say?
I said have good fun with your ATC.
Oh, thank you very much. Right, good luck to you. Miami Centre's going out to me. Miami Centre, Firefly 235. We have filed for flight level 390 and currently holding. Bom, ba-dum, bom. Roger, maintain flight level 390. We'll give you a shout at top of descent for Firefly 235. Interesting. I might, that's an interesting report I'll give them. Let's see here now. Interesting one, if you can take a look. We had some stutters in X-Plane, then AI assigned a new spot and different house. Right, we'll talk to say intentions. Patrick Doyle, good to see you. What's wrong with Twitch not loading in? I think Twitch is having issues, alright, yeah. I think Twitch is having issues. But if you can't see us on Twitch, we're over on the tube here as well. Alright, we're clear. We'll bring our range out. CALTO is our next waypoint. We're at top of climb. Next waypoint is there. It's distance, destination. We've got 400 odd miles to go. We're going to be there at 10 past 10. So we've got about an hour and 10 minutes. If we have a look at the weather, I'm unsure will this actually work. Because I think X-Plane has a lot of this turned off. We can get turbulence on the screen if we want. As far as I know, X-Plane has the weather turned off on a lot of these for the minute. That's coming on a new update though. What I am liking, we also have a steep approach button. What I am liking is the autopilot is behaving, you know? So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, the Citation X looks really good, man. That looks like it's going to be fabulous. So we'll have to plan some flights of that soon. Which is looking fierce nice out here now. This is just a very pretty aircraft. Like the detail, isn't it absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? That engine, like, beautiful. Fly past with me contrails. Oh, heck yeah. She's very pretty. Kelly Price, good to see you. Had to jump onto YouTube as well. Now that you're all here, a great bunch of lads. If you're all here now, make sure you go and be. Why can't it? Why isn't the? Ah, Jesus! Why isn't that working? Does it work over here? Now, lads, make sure you go ahead and press that little button over there now, huh? There's a nice little button there now that you can press, and it'll absolutely start recommending the stream to people who ordinarily wouldn't be watching the stream. Thank you. We thank you in advance. You know. So yeah, as I said, I didn't see any of the crack with Grand Theft Auto yet. No, I didn't break Twitch. I mean, I broke Twitch. Yes, Rap. That was me. Now, done. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Test homewrecker. We can see the test. Test is the test. Hide the tablet there as well. Beautiful, beautiful play. We've also... Jesus, hang on. What can I do over here? Observer jacks. Oh, VHF stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remove before flight all the bins. I remember when these aircraft first came out, the E-Jets, there used to be a circuit breaker you could flick and it used to play music. I think they had to stop that, though. They got in trouble. Right. But they used to have a circuit breaker model that you could go in and press it and it used to play deadly music. Right now. Can we open that? No. There's another touchy panel that's trying... Oh, hang on. It's in here, is it? Oh, it's the stairs. Ah, right. Go there, Murph. It's the stairs. Oh, that makes sense. Let's have a look. Over to Miami Center, 1251. Firefly 235. 1251. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 390. A vertical Murph. Oh yeah, if you're using the vertical camera, well, hello, you can see there's two streams on YouTube. One is vertical and one is standard. Bottom. So yeah, it's a different perspective on the out setup. I have a little vertical camera that looks at all the controls and stuff, you know. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 390. C4, it's Verpal controls. It's the VPC Warbird base and the Constellation Alpha stick. Deary me, we're having issues tonight. Let's see, can we break something? Let's turn you on. Let's see if this fixes the issue. GTA 6 is broken. GTA 6 is broken the internet. Wait till you see release day. That's going to be some crack, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. So Miami Center should be 1251. 1251. Miami Center, Firefly 235, flight level 390. It's not even out on PC for another year. Yeah, that won't stop them.
235, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Alright, grand, now it's working. Your national park flights on Mondays. When is Bryce Canyon planned for? Bryce Canyon is going to be not this coming Monday, the Monday after. I shall release GTA 6. Release Wadrick. So not this week, Kelly, the week after, or sorry, not next week, the week after. Want to try and join the flight? Yeah, it'd be awesome. Great to see you. How do you bring the EFB up on the yoke? How do you bring the EFB up on the yoke? What aircraft, Homewrecker? Some aircraft have it there, some don't. It'll be Y2K all over again. Yeah, it just will. On the C700, I don't think you can. I don't think there's a way to do it. Some aircraft have it modelled where it stays on the yoke. And some of them actually stick it to the yoke, so when you move, it moves, but they don't all do it. Now, Say Intentions did do a lot of work on the EFB integration, so that should be working a lot better now. But yeah. So speed for us, 0.901, 390. I mean, we're doing all right, lads. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that scene. Whoosh. Beautiful contrails as well. Like, it looks gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic, so it is. That's just a beautiful plane. So, CALTO is our next waypoint. And we're getting very close to Puerto Rico. Twitch is not working for you. It's not working for a lot of people. The problem with that is I get to play music on Twitch that no one else can hear. I mean, what can you do? Wasn't this song AI? I think it was. You're stuck with at least me on Twitch. Come on, Colonel Fork. What else do we have here to play with? So there is a steep approach mode. ECAS full. I pressed the button. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I even know what I did there. Why is that slowing us down? So, what does ECAS full do? Hang on a second. Ah, that's what it does. Right, okay. Nothing like pressing buttons in the airplane. Don't worry, folks, I'm pressing buttons. You're going to play your own music. Merv, I was looking at the Virpil stuff, but other than the size of the base, I couldn't work out the difference was between the Warbird base and the Mongoose base. There's different, there's just different kind of resistance built into them, Mugan. You know what I mean? I will say this though, like, if you're looking at getting a base and a stick, like, Virpil are grand and all, but like, Moza is where it's at, because you can actually get your Moza to feel like it's an ABC, or make it feel like it's a Warbird base. There's a bit of tweaking. And I don't think they were simple to set up than Moza say. Some people have had issues with it. Others haven't. For me, it was plug and play. For Scott Voigt, it definitely wasn't plug and play. You know what I mean? But I'd still recommend them because the AB6 for the price, it's very, very good. Very good. Merv, I wonder what will happen if I press this button. Don't press it. Oh wait, what happened? I signed it up saying, please don't press this button again. Yeah, we need something like that in the plane. We told you already, stop pressing the button. You know. Yeah, Twitch is shagged. It won't even load for me here now. Maybe it's grand, maybe it's not. I don't know. It could be just region-based stuff, you know what I mean? The tube is working well, though. Good to see that's working. No worries as long as the buttons aren't red. Yes. I would agree. Right, so we're on our vertical profile. All is looking good here. We're staying here for the next 160 miles. And way off in the distance, we're going to start seeing Puerto Rico up here, over yonder. That's probably it there, I'd say. There's a bit of landmass on that horizon. So it'll be interesting. As I said, I was going to have a look at that new Pro Turb and the Horizon thingy. I might still throw it in, I don't know, in X-Plane, but like I like running X-Plane as light as possible because it's on my rig. I don't know what it is, but I can't fly this now with full screen. And it's a giant pain in the ass because I get better performance with it in full screen. Stupid thing. Yeah, Twitch is broken. That's funny. Who shagged it, lads? Also, our check-in is working. Many thanks to all the folks who are checking in. So far, 29 pilots across 28 cities and 10 countries, look. Ooh. We have people in America, in Canada, in Mexico. Is that Mexico? It's very close to the border. Who be that now? Who else do we have? Who else do we have? We have New Zealand on the North Island. We have Spain, Germany, it looks like.
FF252, contact San Juan Center.
Why is it
135.7.
Why is it showing that thing now? That's weird. It's showing a route between Baldonnel and Donegal. I mean, honest to Jesus. How do I clear the route? Clear the route from the map. There we go. Look at that, I fixed the button. Upload and set a route. Jeez, I didn't think I could do that either. So if I put in, what was it? If I put in MBPV and our arrival is TNCM, set the route. Sometimes my genius is enough to make the hair on the back of your neck stand out, isn't it? No, that I was able to put in the route.
Firefly 235, contact San Juan Center on 135.7.
San Juan 1357. Over to San Juan 1357, Firefly 235. San Juan. San Juan Center, Firefly 235, flight level 390.
Firefly 235, San Juan Center, identified. ¿Qué tal?
That was impressive. That was impressive accents. Isn't all the Moses stuff force feedback though? It is. It is. AI says Twitch is having issues. Ooh. Murph, did you optimize X-Plane in the NVIDIA app? I found it gave me an extra 30 FPS. I gave you a 30 FPS drop. Once I removed it from there, all was well. No, so what I did, in the NVIDIA app, all I have on for X-Plane, it's called slow mode. And this works very well for X-Plane. Everything else doesn't. So you have this smooth motion. If you turn this on in X-Plane, it makes a huge difference. It effectively does the job of what lossless scaling used to do. Effectively, that's what it's doing, right? And it's keeping the GPU running, like, it's working the GPU. So that's what I do in terms of settings and whatnot. Do you know? So yeah, what was the why am I logged out? What was the crack so with the cities we saw for Italy? Was Rome on the list? Did they get new photogrammetry for Rome, or is it just all the different ones? I didn't actually see it. I saw some of it, but I didn't watch it all. Need to watch more of them, I'd say. Right. System status is good. Everything here is looking good. Outside air temperature, our gross weight, engine oil, accumulators, they're all absolutely laughing. Hydraulic systems are okay. ECS 23
235, contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 121.7.
Over to San Juan Oceanic on 121.7, Firefly 235. What's Rome? What's a Rome? San Juan Oceanic, Firefly 235, flight level 390. I know, but that's what messed mine up. I removed all the X-Plane configurations.
San Juan Oceanic Center, good afternoon.
That's actually interesting. Yeah, I might look into it. I might look into that. Because, put it this way, if I put X-Plane into full screen mode and I try and launch it, it, like, the whole PC crashes. It comes up with this error X119 graphics problem. Never seen it before, and it only happens in X-Plane. It is the most annoying thing ever, and it's only happened since I've changed how I do capture. You know, we don't make the rules, but it is a tray bit annoying now. You know, pain in the arse, to be honest. But what can you do? You know. To prove our friendship, it is customary at this time to release Wang Duo from our prison. That's brilliant. Ah, this is your old name on YouTube, Sick One. Nice, buddy. Yeah, Twitch doing Twitch things. I think people are going to say, yeah, I'll have enough of that. Good night now. Take care. Right, back into Track the Lads. Yep, you did, will you? That's the wrong one. Where are you? Over here. Oh, they got ATC finally, look. Fair play to them. They got approach. We're not too far behind. Super Tie, I don't know if any of this is getting to anyone. Twitch failed to determine content classification. Yeah. I don't know what it is, Super Tie. I hope it's not on my side. Let's see, did that do anything? Category doesn't exist for X-Plane 12. Yeah, I think Twitch is just having a bad day at the office. Twitch is down. Yeah. Someone broke it. Top of descent coming up in 20 minutes. Excellent. How do I change my name in the chat? You'll have to go into YouTube to do that. It's the site, it's not you. Thanks, Andrew. It's funny, it's gas. If I'm not familiar with your username, it takes a minute for me to go, oh wait, I know who that is. Is it you? It's me. Is it you? Yeah, it's me, Murph. Ah, right, okay, yeah. To be fair, it's not every, like, I don't think I've ever seen Twitch do this before. In all the years I'm streaming here, I've never had this issue. We've never experienced something like this. It's your YouTube name, you can edit it. Yeah. Naughty, yeah, right. I'm just like, oh, wait. Ah, yes, I'm in the wrong account. Yeah. That's your serious account. Looks like the GTA people broke Twitch. Not, you know, good man, you fixed it. Larry, I remember Larry, Stuart Snape as opposed to Stu Snape. Stuart, good to see you. Welcome in. Do you know Stu by any chance? Brilliant. You're all very welcome to the tube. Hopefully all is well. And everything looks absolutely gorgeous. You know what I mean? But yeah. Because it is like all beautiful and detailed and stuff. Completely lost Twitch. Page won't even load now. Heisenberg, you broke it. You broke it. We're all going grand until you broke it. Isn't it a good job we have somewhere else to go? I mean, could you imagine? But yeah, that's really strange for Twitch, isn't it? They will fix it, but like, is it the sheer number? Did they just suddenly realize, oh crap, we can't actually deal with this? You know what I mean? Because like, Twitch already have that bit of an issue because, I mean, for the enhanced streaming, in order to get like 2K or whatever, like I have to send them 6 or 7 streams. It's on my side. Which is, you know, odd. But yeah, we've two streams over on the tube. We have our normal view, which is this, and we also have the vertical. If you want to have a look at the vertical. Sorry to change the subject. Can you recommend a good Stream Deck plugin to control the many system volumes? I'm using a 32-key Stream Deck. Toto, what you want is Wavelink software from Elgato. It's free. It's very good. Super Ty, I don't know. Howard has YouTube as well. Maybe he can stream there. But it could be fixed. When's Howard due on? He's due on the next half an hour, isn't he? Or 10 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, Toto, look into Wavelink software, because you can literally put all the bells and whistles onto that. I'll show you what I use, right? This gets very interesting. Gav is back. How are you, Gav? If I show you this, let's see what I can do here. Look. If you go to this screen, right? And if I can open up a source, would it be window capture? Window capture. And I want to show the wavelink. Make source visible. Add a new one. So we'll look for a wave. I'll get a wavelink. There we go. So what we have here, right? This looks very sexy altogether, right? This is the wavelink software. Just to explain what this is, if anyone's interested in, right? Malky, good to see you. You can't get me on Twitch at all now. Yeah, I think Twitch is shagged for the moment, lads. But if any, we talk about audio quite a bit here, so hang on, we'll make this full screen, right? Something like that, right? So what we have here, this is called the Wavelink software. And what this can do, basically you have different mixes of where your sounds are going to go. So the left-hand side are all the sources. Microphone, so when I talk on the mic, you'll see it. System sounds, music, voice, stream deck, and yada yada, right? So hang on, we make that full screen. And make this smaller now so it fits the screen. Look. Hopefully this makes sense to you, right? I'll check out the Moses stuff. Yeah, lads, Twitch seems to be down at the minute, unfortunately. But we have the tube, so ramble on over to YouTube, and all should be well in the realm. Twitch will fix it though; they're very good at doing that. Right, so what I'm looking at here, as I said, down the left-hand side, these are all my sources. So there's nothing active, only my microphone. And Iceman, see Iceman up the top, that's actually my gaming PC. So like I can press a button to mute that and turn it back on, right? So this is the wavelink, and then I have my output. So this, for me, because I'm streaming, this goes into my headphones. That's my chat mix, my video mix, my live stream. So that's everything you guys can hear, right? And then an output. Because I'm using two PCs, I can literally just send my microphone audio over to the gaming PC, and I can use this microphone for the likes of VATSIM and Say Intentions and all of that, all right? So that's the Wavelink software. Where this becomes exceptionally good, you can now capture this with the Stream Deck software, which is... Where are you? I can go and horse this in now to the Stream Deck software. Why isn't it finding it? 1 second, lads. There we go. Stream Deck. There we go. So on the Stream Deck then, and this is now Toto's using the 32 key, so the only difference is you don't have these rotary dials on the bottom, right? You don't have any of them lads on the bottom. But what you do have down the bottom here, you can see the same crack as I'm talking, and if I mute a channel, so there's Iceman muted, my Stream Deck, right? See the volume going up and down? And that's using the rotary dials, but you can use the buttons to go up and down and do this, you know. Mr. TPHI, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. So if I wanted to play music, for example, and then I can use the slider. You get the idea? But also because it's Wave software, that can auto duck. So if I want to talk, you'll hear. So if I turn down the sim, right, as I'm talking here now, you can hear my voice. If I just stop talking, the audio will increase automatically. And then when I start talking again, it calms it down. It's auto ducking, and I think they've done a great job with it. So a lot of, like, the Wavelink software is free. It is 100% free. If you already have a Stream Deck, well then you can get your Stream Deck to interact with it and do all the stuff, right? That's what you can do with this sort of stuff. It is absolutely brilliant, and I highly recommend anyone who's looking at their audio, have a look at Wavelink. It's crashed, and I use it a lot. It's crashed 3 times, and it's also important that you pick up a little backup tool because there's no native backup in it. So there's a program literally called Wavelink Backup Tool, and that backs up everything. But it's very good. So yeah, highly recommend that bit of software, lads. It's very, very good. Mr. TPHI, hope you're having a great day, buddy. You're very welcome aboard. Are my other cameras working now? Because I have a job to do tomorrow. Look. This stupid thing isn't working. No idea why it's not working. Six dials on the XL are really handy. They really are. They really are. So my job now tomorrow, because my cameras aren't working again. Like, this is just a pain in the ass. What I need to do with these guys, or what I need to do on my PC tomorrow, I need to install that other card I got. We'll cycle the power and see what happens. Turn down the L, lad. Yeah, the 6 dials in the XL Martel, they're just brilliant, aren't they? They're absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Why aren't you working, machine? Shanks, yeah, Twitch is broke. That was it. Doo-doo? Did you hear the doo-doo? Shamrock Minimums, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Happy Thursday. I'm here with science again with my cameras. There we go. So if I do this screen, there we go. See, that wasn't too friggin' hard now, was it? Jesus. But what I have to do tomorrow, and I say tomorrow, I have to do it early in the morning. Turn down that sound. I have this gadget I need to install into my PC. Oh look, the camera froze again. Mother of Jesus. I'm having the same issues as everyone else. Look. Deactivate. Reactivate. It's a limitation with the PC, I think. And I'm hoping this bit of hardware kit that I bought is going to fix this friggin' mess. Because it's just like, it's annoying me. And that's why I said, I'll keep the switches somewhere handy. You know? Oh, Jesus. Man, Murphy, you just dropped your landing gear because you're a muppet. Where is this now? Is this working? Stupid thing. Those Link cameras, man, I've no idea why they're not working. They're working now, but how long will it last? You know what I mean? It's live there anyway. So this is the gadget I've bought. So what this needs to do, this is going to plug in. It's a PCIe 3 or whatever, right? So that's going to plug in, and I have all these controllers on it. There's 4 individual USB controllers on this. And what we have then, it'll give me these connections on the back of my PC. And they're USB-C, which is great. But the advantage here is, because we have 4 individual USB controllers, each of those are 10 gig each, with a maximum of, I think it's a maximum of 40 gigs in through the whole card will hold up to 40 gigs. So it means I can have 4 10 gig lanes on USB going into the back of my computer. So that's what I have to do in the morning. So I actually have a 4K Pro capture card in there. I need to whip that one out. And yeah. If Twitch is down, how am I watching you on Twitch? Eamon, is because they said they will not affect Eamon because they know that is a stupid thing to do. He will get his revenge. I don't think it's down for everyone. It's whatever servers Twitch is using. Some servers are fine. Some obviously, some just aren't fine. They're just not fine. You know what I mean? It's an unfortunate thing, but yeah, we can see the impact. It went from a a few people watching to there's like almost no one watching on Twitch. So yeah, a lot of people are being affected from that, you know. The Gremlins are out tonight. They absolutely are. Yeah, Twitch is having huge issues. I can't even load into Twitch on my PC here, so it's down for me. If it's down for you, it's down for me. Do you know? What was this? Oh look, I got a gate assignment from Say Intentions up with our Firefly Air. Terminal 1, Gate Bravo 3. Ooh. That'll do nicely. Yeah, Twitch is still shagged. But anyway, how are we all getting on anyway? You're right. Looking forward to our flight now tomorrow night. And we're going to the logs. The logs. Do you like my t-shirt? This is our Bremen t-shirt from flightsimtees.com. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? You can't buy these anymore, but you can buy other ones like it. Just like it, you know. Make sure you ramble over. Murph, what size monitor? It's a 48-inch monitor. It's an LG OLED C1. It was the first OLED they came out with, and I guess screen burn. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I have the border across the top, and if I try and deactivate the border, it completely shags it. So I need to come up with a new solution there, because that just burns into the screen, and we can't have that, you know. But yeah, Upshift, good to see it. I'm on Twitch at the moment on mobile. You can hear you fine. Yeah, I'd say it's working fine for some, not others, you know. I'm in the horrors, Murph. Ingrown toenail. Ah, Jesus, Shanks, have you? I don't know how to do that. Twitch is twitchy, yeah. What are your thoughts on Sim Update or City Update 16 Italy? Yeah, really looking forward to checking it out, Super Tight. It's an aircraft I didn't know anything about, so straight away I'm interested in it, right? I didn't know it was the first commercial aircraft to have a retractable landing gear. It's official, Eamon is special. Yes, Eamon, you're special. Yeah, right. Chris is here, good to see you. But yeah, so I think the Henkel, very interesting, and Italy, I love flying in Italy, man. So yeah, if we're going to get more scenery there, why not? You know, we'll probably end up, I'd say we're going to go to Italy next Friday now because of this, and just check out all, or some of the sites, you know what I mean? But yeah, you're actually flying the Legacy right now. I haven't flown the Legacy. I was looking at it earlier on, and I opted for the Lineage. I love flying the Lineage. I think this is a beautiful aircraft. It looks great. It sounds great. It flies great. It's a cracker. Really is a cracker. Spent the last 15 minutes trying to connect on mobile. Finally, you needed your Murph fix. We're on the tube as well. Upshift if you're stuck. Do you know? It's one of those nights against technology, you know, one of those nights. But yeah, thankfully we have a backup, you know, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. But yeah, what am I doing now? Yeah, I have to do that tomorrow. Get that installed. That's going to take me some time. And what have I to do then? We'll put out our schedule. Or at least we'll plan our schedule. I've another few bits to do tomorrow during the day. On Saturday, my mission is to go through all of my drawers, for which I have many drawers, and organise and clean them up. And then I've other stuff to do. And then on Sunday, hoping to do a bit of live streaming on Sunday. Give it a while, Murph, and go micro LED. I was thinking that. Can't see you on 24, but I can see you on the map. Weird. Yeah. It could be the range, though, as well, Shanksy. Could be the... It could be the range, do you know? I was looking at them. I was looking at those micro LEDs. They're expensive though. Hello, Mrs. They are expensive. The Mrs. just walked by. Yeah, they're very interesting. Gelati is here. Good to see you, bud. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. We're just kind of cruising. Twitch is down for some, so we're just kind of shooting the breeze here. Got a few sock drawers to sort out. Yeah, that's pretty much, man. I mean, I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 30 drawers in here for me to sort out. Oh, bother. Because like there's stuff, I've stuff everywhere in them. I know where everything is, but like when you open things up and you're like, well, there's a book from Marozzi because it was a chair. And in the same drawer, I mean, here's a USB hub that I don't know what it does. We need to go over to San Juan. Right, hang on. Buttons need to be pressed here, Murph. Yep, you did, yeah. Where's this now? Does she still have her dedicated mic? She does. She does. We have a microphone over there. Right, hang on now. Buttons. Over to San Juan Oceanic, 134.3, Firefly 235. 134.3. We'll dial these guys in. Quokka, hello there. San Juan Oceanic, Firefly 235, flight level 390. We're at our top of descent. Request descent.
Firefly 235. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Roger, we will descend down to flight level 280, Firefly 235. Alrighty, we can go ahead and do that. We're still in VNAV. We'll go flight level change. Hopefully this doesn't throw me into the ground. Easy does it. And we also got our arrival weather. Princess Juliana Information Romeo. Arriving and departing runway 10, winds 110 at 9, good visibility, few clouds at 1800, 32 degrees, dew point 23, QNH 1014. Advise on initial contact. You have Information Romeo. There's a transition level of 60 here as well. That's going to be interesting. So we have Information Romeo, and we have started our descend. So all is looking good so far. Now it's an RNAV approach, it's not an ILS. So don't need to worry too much about frequencies or otherwise. Puerto Rico's over there. Look at that view. Jesus, look at that view. Isn't that something? Quokka, welcome in. Twitch appears to be back, lads. Or at least it appears to be getting there. As in it loaded for me. Sorta. Maybe it's not there yet. She's not there yet. It's still trying though. I like the gear I see. Any upgrades from the room tour I watched a while back? Yeah, like the room is constantly changing. I'm always adding things to it and messing things, you know. Goose, Murph, how did you get this early? Get me what? Me descend? Well, I'm at me top of descent. This is where I want to be descending. Is that what you mean, Goose? How did you get your get?
Firefly 235. Descend and maintain flight level 170.
Descend and maintain flight level 170, Firefly 235. Oh, me gate. It's in your settings. You can go in and look for gate assignment. If you go into your pilot portal, you actually have settings in there. You can say, hey, I want you to pick out our gate. You know what I mean? We'll talk to Shane here as well. G'day, Shane. Can you talk us through our arrival briefing, please? I'm going to see what the crack is going to be.
All right, Murph, here's the arrival briefing. We'll be arriving at Princess Juliana on runway 10 using the RE-nav approach. Transition level is 60. Weather shows winds 110 at 9 knots, few clouds at 1,800 feet, no significant weather expected. In case of a missed approach, we'll follow the published procedure. Squawk code remains 4375 and approach frequency will be 128.95. We'll configure for landing with flaps full and final approach speed will be 113 knots. Once on the ground, we'll taxi to Terminal 1, Gate B3. That's the arrival briefing, Captain. Let me know if you want anything changed.
Good man yourself, Shane. Good man yourself. All right, so we are descending. We're heading down to flight level 170 and... our arrival is all in there. We're going from jets over to SLUGO next, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, Twitch came back and then it went again, which is a good sign. It means they're trying to fix it. We're live now again on Twitch. So yeah, see how you get on with Twitch, lads. It should be back working.
Firefly 235. Descend and maintain flight level 050.
Descend and maintain flight level 050, Firefly 235. Right, bit of drag, get the spoilers out. We'll go manual speed, and we'll bring that speed down ourselves. We're going to call it 220 knots. And we'll keep the speed brakes out. We're descending here like a rocket ship, so we'll take over this. We'll go V speed, and we'll call it 3,000 feet a minute, because otherwise our ears are going to be popping. Orders cancelling for today. I think it's fixed now. I could be wrong, lads. If you want to try Twitch again. I mean, that tunage, you know what I mean? You're a Twitch. So is your face. Your face is a Twitch. Right, 115. You're wrong, it's still broken. Is it broken, Mr. TPHI? I beat the Jesus. Is it under print, Murph? Yes. Just got a package from Wingflex. Heisenberg, is that the, what do they call it? The GAP 500 or something? I'll give you a reason to Twitch. Will take a while to reach all of us. Yeah. Let me see, we just got to subscribe there. Creminator, wait. Cremators, thank you. Welcome in, buddy. Still not working on Twitch according to me one app. It says that there's a huge issue and it's quite widespread. Ooh, Jesus. Doesn't load? Okay. Can watch but can't comment? Okay. We'll stay where we are, so. Yeah, Heisenberg, it's very much plug and play. It works really good. It's still shagged, is it? Hey, Cracker, good to see you, bud. Well, I appreciate you guys jumping over to the tube. Many thanks, lads. Some folks are blaming a trailer for something called a GTA 6 or a GTA 6. Sounds Klingon. You know, no tunes unless it's YouTube friendly. Correct and right. Correct and right. I do have YouTube friendly tunes. Over here, look. Oh, we already played that. We'll do this one. Steely Wheelie Automobili, the 6th. Yeah. It'll start working when we all lose our stream streak. Yeah. Sid is here, good to see you, bud. Right, we're at 17.5. Transition level is 6,000. I'm just wondering, we're at full brakes here, so... I don't know what to do, lads. Do I try and get the speed right back and then descend? I think so. I'm going to call this 220, but we're going to drive this fella back. Let's call it 200 knots here for the second. So speed will drop off as we continue to descend, and then we'll try and do it a little bit better. He got tired of all the slagging we were giving him. Yeah, that's what it was. I threw my toys out with the pram. You only need 30 minutes to maintain a streak. Hey, Crotty, I am shocked and appalled. Sunjammer speaking Klingon. Eklu mecham jahavan. I wonder why I just spent 10 minutes trying to get Twitch to work. Pyro Blaster, good to see you. Twitch is slowly coming back. Just when they thought they were out, they pulled themselves back in. Yes. Princess Juliana's coming up. I think the lads have all landed at this stage, have they? No. Oh, look at that. So they're going... Oh, their approach is mad. They're going this way, that way, and then... Jesus. So I'm going to be turning off this way and heading down. That's interesting. Look at the spacing there. Absolutely brilliant, lads. Well done. Great spacing. So it was down. It was. Do you also have problems? Yeah. The cremators, yeah. Not coming back for me. I'll hang out here instead. Good man, Muse fan. Should be grand, right? So speed, we've managed to drop it.
2, 3, 5. Contact Juliana approach on 128 decimal niner. 5. Squawk 5161.
Over to Juliana approach 128.905. New squawk 5161. Firefly 235. That's interesting. A new squawk. 5161. Juliana approach Firefly 235, descending from 13,000 down to 5,000. That's why I discovered your stream on YouTube. Oh, really?
Firefly
YouTube.
235, Juliana approach identified. How do you expect the RNAV runway 10 approach into Juliana? Verify information, Romeo.
A-firm, RNAV runway 10 approach, and we have Romeo, Firefly 235. City update 16 is here. Yeah, Angels 15 is great, isn't it? YouTube reminds me of the early days. Well, I actually I started on Twitch, then I went to YouTube, then I went back to Twitch. I think. Or did I start on Twitch? I can't remember. No, I started on Twitch. Started on Twitch, did YouTube for a bit, and then stayed on Twitch. Alright, altitude is coming down nicely. We're holding our speed, and we can probably go a little bit... let's go for a notch of flaps here to help us with drag. And we'll go down the road here at, let's call it 2,000 feet a minute. We'll go ahead and get the aircraft configured for landing. Auto brake is going to be set medium. And let's see what we're going to do. For what it's worth, other than the occasional stutter, Twitch hasn't lost connection for me. Nice, nice, nice. No, I'd say it's probably down to the sheer number of people with Grand Theft Auto. Like every Grand Theft Auto streamer would have been live with a lot of viewers, reactions and all this. Know what I mean? I reckon that's what it was. Alright, 10,000, well, 11,000, coming up to 10,000. You're a new player to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, brilliant. Dude, you're very welcome in. Make sure you ramble over to our Discord. We have a lot of people. Very helpful. I prefer YouTube, but subscribe tier-wise on both to cover all bases. Dave, you're very good, Dave. Thank you very much. The man is a legend. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. Right. I did right to slow us down. It's all Muse's fault. Shanksy, I mean, he knows, right? The highest viewer count I saw on a stream was 184,000 on 2 streams. Yeah. But yeah, I'm assuming when I saw you this morning, you had just been setting down for the day. It was 2 a.m. for me. I was just. What time is that now? I think I was only getting up. You know, Hans Gruber, good to see you. A few brobs to be made there, right? Hope you're well, Hans. How's she cutting, man? And so the joyous occasion continues over on the tube between Muse Fan and Shanks. Alright, 8,000 coming down the hill. We're pretty much where we need to be. It is looking pretty. I kept the speed brakes out. We have ship traffic, container ship, a tanker, well, a bulk feeder. That was like gas, is it? Yep. That's gas, isn't it? Not too bad here. Good man. Holy shit, Batman. It's cool, isn't it? We seem very high, but we're going to be turning here now in a moment, so we should be okay. You know what I mean? Crematorus, thank you for the subscribe, buddy. Twitch status say the service is negatively impact. What do they mean by that? Negatively, Lily. I don't know at all. We'll be alright, lads. She's alright. We've nothing to worry about. Do you know? Okie dokie. We're going over here, by the way. 1,000 feet to go. This is all terribly nice. There's another ship. Look at the turn he's doing, look. Deadly. Okie dokie. Alright, 5,000 feet, starting to level off. That's exactly what we wanted. Speed brakes in. And we continue at 200. In English, kaput, German shagged. I got you now. Very good, Surly Dev. Belbro, good to see you. Came over to the bright side as the dark side is acting up. Yeah, welcome to the party. Good to see you, buddy. Now, we're actually below our proper glide, but ATC have us, so I'm not overly worried here. Back into our map here. Let's bring the range in so we can see what's happening. According to this, we have an aircraft out in front. A quick check with say intentions will confirm that. Yeah, it's Toto. He's ahead of us. Shanks is over there. Sunjammer's behind us. Goose is there. Hey, we got TF4s here. Ordnance Disposal Operations. Jesus. And Special Securities. There's TF4s live here. Say intentions model via TF4s. Which is nice. Yep, you did. The speed brake is handy when you're descending. I learned a thing today. There you go. There you go. put it into dive. You know, you need the Aruga sound, you know. There's a man out there in a boat. Look. In a little yacht. Little wind farm, look. Jeez, there's people there, look. There's people on the island. Alright, keep it going. After SLUGO, it's over to Avaki. That's where we're headed. So, 5,000 feet. Everything looks chickadee-boo. That's a beautiful, beautiful view, lads, isn't it? Keen Lafford calling from down the road. Good to see you, Keen. Hope you're well, buddy. Oh, heck yeah. Jeez, look at the size of that boat. Never grin. Isn't it like evergreen? Right. Keep our heading synced, Murph. I'm gonna see how we're gonna get on here. Oh, we're into the clouds. Weather transition. That was abrupt. Couple of small clouds around. Oh man, look how lush and green it is down there. Isn't it beautiful? We have a ways to go yet. At our 5,000 feet, we're just going to cruising in. Now it works, sort of, the Super Tie. Welcome back, welcome back. Left engine failed. Shag off, Colonel Fork. Look at you trying to ruin me day. Brilliant. Yeah, we're quite low where we are. Speed her up there, Murph, back to about 220. I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, I think Twitch is starting to work again, lads. If you want to give it another bash, just see what happens. Maybe everything's fine, I don't know. Can you stick on your flow, please, Murph? I don't have a flow. We're an X-plane, there is no flow. Rambog, can you make flow an X-plane? Wait, not flow, can you make the wheel an X-plane? Now, on my next week's schedule, I don't know what we're doing. I don't think we're an X-plane next week. Let's see. Let's see. So, next week, what am I looking at? We're saying Monday is... This is what I'm thinking. Monday is part 2 of our national parks. I'm thinking Tuesday, we might fly the 777 Haneda. Muse fan, good to see you again. Great. Wednesday, we've the news. Thursday, we're in the TBM. Thursday night, it's Dallas Love Field up to Chicago. Actually, Friday, I was thinking a DC-3 flight again. But we might do Italy now, and I'll push that DC-3 flight back. That's what I'm going to do. So, because I want to explore this new Italian update. So, uno momento. So Friday, I don't know the aircraft, but we're going to go to Italy update. Right. Finally got to work. Brilliant. The unit is nice quality. Wingflex make good stuff. Yeah, no, it is. It's nice. Want to fly a DC-3 in Italy? We could do that either. Yeah, I might do that, Colonel 4.
Juliana approach car flight 249, flight level 140, descending 3000 with Romeo on board.
Romeo on board. More Romans, I'm telling you. You were supposed to be in Italy next week, Keen. Ah, Jesus, really? Oh, no way, bud. Chris Van Halen, good evening.
Runway 10 approach into Juliana, 55249.
The dark side light lit up again, yeah. Snippy Slammer, good evening. History lesson disguised as a DC-3. Now you're learning. Gaelic tractor appreciators, yes. The whole time I couldn't send a message. Oh wait, you've been here the whole time, but you couldn't send messages. Yeah. Good man, Muse.
Turn right heading 140, vectors for the now runway 10 approach, 55249.
Oh, I thought it was getting vectored. We might get vectored as well. You wouldn't know your luck. I mean, you just wouldn't know your luck, lads. I was in an important meeting and sharing my screen. By mistake, I selected your stream. P.S. Miranda, that's hilarious. They're like, are you okay? Classic loud internet connection. No, well, Twitch turned off, but it turned back on again. We're all back to normal now, I think. 'Tis all terribly nice. I'll try not to leave a dent in the runway. Good man, Toto. Appreciate that. He's not from Louth. He's from North Dublin. Oh, Jesus. Jolly God, good to see you, bud. So the band are back together. We're back on Twitch here now. This is great. This calls for celebration.
Hello there.
Gamer Invest, welcome in. Heisenberg, welcome in. That's just stuck in my head. What else are we going to play? Hang on. I mean, I played St. Elmo's earlier on. Oh wait, you know what we could do? What do we have here? I have buttons all over the place. Finally able to check in. Brilliant. Goose is working. Commander Bolos, yeah. Look at this.
Below 250 knots, 55249.
Just got vectored. Good man yourself. On your way to TNCM with an A300 full of ginger ale. Nice. Andy is saying hello from the Caledonian Sleeper to London. You big lucky duck. Jesus. Mr. TPHI in with the 110 streams in a row. Thank you very much, buddy.
Firefly 235, turn right heading 145, vectors for the air nav, runway 10 approach.
Turn right heading 145, vectors for the RNAV approach, Firefly 235. Heading 145, head us over the hill, please. It's all happening now. What's the bubble above the plane? That's our internet connection. It's called a SATCOM. That guy? It's a big SATCOM. Satellite communications. Twitch is working again. Brilliant. Yeah, Mr. TPHI, I'll be getting on to the boss about that slacking. You know, Gogpoo, good to see you, buddy. Imagine this is your plane, yeah. Could you imagine? Brilliant. This is going to be interesting. Don't tell my boss. You right? Senior Thomas, welcome in. We're on a bit of a go slow coming in here, but sure, she's grand. You're below me now, Sunjammer. Yeah, I saw you there kind of jumping around. All the friggin' boats, man.
Turn left heading 125, 55249.
Is it a Starlink? I don't think it's Starlink, but it's Satcom, so it's something like that, yeah. Something like that. Do you know? What's the beeping? Caution.
180 knots, 55249.
What was the caution for? Was it because there was an aircraft? No, 2,700 feet below? Shouldn't be. There are E-jets for X-Plane 12 that are free too. Yeah. This is the Lineage. This is a class act, man. This is a great machine. This is me jam. I like this plane. We need Firefly Air liveries. Avgeek UK, good to see you, buddy. You're very welcome in.
Turn right heading 135, descend altitude 1,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach QNH 1014, 55249.
Acapulco. Some say Colonel Fork wakes up every morning singing this song. Don't say you don't, Colonel Fork. We all know you do. Yeah, I do. All right, Murph. You can't prove it. Get a good hard mental image of that now. Good morning. As he jumps out of the bed. How can I greet you this day? All right, arrival info's okay. So far, so good. Is this thing working? Welcome in, welcome in. Malky, we can see it. First time I've ever been vectored. Ooh, good man, home wrecker. You pretty much do what they ask you to do. And then you should be relatively okay. Do you know? Grazer messing with lights, you divil. We need to end up over there somewhere. We need to end up over there somewhere. Jesus, don't follow me. Hey, Don Waldy, good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Hey, Twitch is back working. Great to see you, lads. How was your day? Like, that's a wing view, isn't it? Look at the state.
Firefly 235. Descend 3000.
Descend 3000, Firefly 235. Right, Murph, down the hill. We'll V-speed it. 15 of the 100 feet a minute. Biz jets are the best, they're fun. There's a couple of aircraft I want to be flying in
Juliana approach.
Eisenberg.
This is Whiskey 35 Alpha Mike.
There's a couple of aircraft I want to fly. I want to give the Chieftain a flight. I want to give the 650 Legacy a flight and the 7-4. 3,000 meters. No, 3,000 feet. Larry, shag off, will you? Down to 3,000. We're in, well, hang on, we're not really in America. Oh, hang on, I need to set me barrow. What's the barrow? Balls. ATIS. Hello?
D departing runway 10. Wind 110 at 9er. Visibility 10 kilometers. Fuel at 1800. Temperature 32. Dew point 23. QNH 1014. Transition level 60. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Princess Juliana International Airport.
1014.
2000 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 10. Wind 110 at 9er. Visibility 10 kilometers.
Right. After you showed your LED strips, I bought myself the GoV Cobb light. Oh, nice. Very nice. 747, let me guess. Transatlantic flight from Dublin to Shannon. Crazy, yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Some people despise this. I like it, man. I think it's good. Larry giving out to me, lads. Call yourself a pilot. You need to tell them, is it feet or meters? 3,000 watt, you said. Oh, look at the state of this, though.
Proceed direct to Abbey. Maintain 2,600. Clear to...
Oh, you were giving out to ATC. Come on, Larry.
Runway 10 approach. Whiskey 35 Alpha.
Okay, well, the aircraft is somewhat configured. Auto brake is set. Interesting what the vectoring does.
Firefly 235, speed 190 knots.
Speed 190 knots, Firefly 235. Brakes out. Briggsy, good to see you. Big Alice here, good to see you. What about the genius idea?
Firefly 235, 13 miles from Lessor. Turn left, heading 110. Descend altitude 1,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach. QNH 1014.
Left, heading 110. Descend 1,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach. QNH 1014. Firefly 235. Zybot Doc is here. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Twitch is acting up tonight. It was a terrible state of affairs. Right, speed is looking good. Flaps 2. Get ourselves properly on this approach. Lights are good. Seatbelts are on. And we're okay. It should be fun. Zesty beverage.
Speed below 250 knots.
All right, 1,700. How do I do this in Oh. There we go. Alright, call it 1,000 feet a minute. Q&H is in. And it's pint o'clock. Posse Bob, good to see you. Didn't he say... Yeah, he did, Megan. Yeah. I'm just looking at my descent profile here. Just keeping a closer eye on it. 1,000 feet to go. Alright, so we're coming in on our final approach course. We can just turn it in left. We got the runway. We're very low. And Firefly 235, we are established on the final approach course. Night Falcon, good to see you, bud. There's the Sunjammer.
Firefly 235, continue approach runway 10.
Continue approach runway 10, Firefly 235. Riot. This is all terribly exciting. Alt hold 1,700.
Firefly 235, contact Juliana Tower on 118.7.
Over the tower 118.7, Firefly 235. See you. Juliana Tower, Firefly 235. We're established on the final approach course on the RNAV 10, Juliana.
Firefly 235, Juliana Tower, runway 10, winds 100 at 8, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, Firefly 235. Although I suspect Sunjammer's ahead of me. We won't worry. Right, this is going to be down to the beach. This is going to be absolutely hilarious now, isn't it? Right, plane. Ooh, let's see what we can do here. Auto throttle disconnect.
Throttle.
My airplane. Autopilot disconnect.
Autopilot.
And we'll hand fly her in. Easy now, you big eat it. I have control. Flaps currently set to 2. Speed coming down nicely. Easy, does it? We're a little high. Flaps 3. Gear. Gear down, 3 greens. Little high, watch your speed. Oh, I'm getting wake turbulence from Sunjammer. Sunjammer, check off up the road, will you?
10.
We're about to get feet wet. Yes. Watch your speed. We're very high. Get down lower there.
1,000.
Look, I'm getting bounced out of it. Sunjammer, Jesus! Easy now, Merv. Look at the state. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Sunjammer, are you using ATC?
500.
Oh, lads, how can we keep this stable?
Approaching minimums.
Firefly 235, we're going around. Jesus, Sunjammer! Ruin me day!
Firefly 235, execute missed approach procedure. Contact departure on 128.905.
Execute the missed approach and over to departure on 128.905, Firefly 235. You're up the hill. I blame Sunjammer for everything. Easy now.
Jesus.
Departure of Firefly 235 on the published missed approach.
Firefly 235 departure, execute missed approach. Give me a moment.
Execute the missed approach, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, turn right heading 265, vectors for the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Right heading 265, vectors for the RNAV approach, Firefly 235. It's all kicking off now. Right, let's try that again. He sounded very annoyed. He did, didn't he? Aviation Geek is here. Good to see you. Your on-site intentions. Did you get ATC? Wake turbulence is real. It just is. Look at you now showing off on Twitch. You can press them buttons. Rude, good to see you. We had to go around because I had wake turbulence and we were about to plough into the ground. Be the Janie then. Right. Everything was going well until it wasn't. Yeah. Set phasers to be Janie. Should there be a wake turbulence alert now? You see, Say Intentions isn't ready yet to do human controlling. It is getting there. You know. You're doing a flight from Manchester to New York in an A350. Nice, buddy. Nice. Yeah, I don't think the controller was too happy with us there. But sure, look, we'll hang on in. Speed is okay. 2600. We're on heading. He's going to spin us around. We're alright. Didn't realise the Airbus A350 is amazing. It's really good. It'll do birds, just not massive plane-shaped ones. Yeah. Right, back in with a notch of flaps here. So when did an annoyed controller ever stop you, Murph? Right? You saw it though, we were not stable at all. That wake turbulence, just the wing dropped, that was it. Forget it, get out of there. Have had Say Intentions inject birds and take out one of the engines in a barren before. Oh yeah, they can do all that. Depending on the aircraft as well, they can cause all sorts of mischief. Right, so there is another aircraft, so we're getting scheduled in behind him. See him there in a short final? Excuse me, I don't know who that is. Who was that? It was Shanks and Goose. The two of them are inbound. You saw your ones and you went missing. Yeah. Wait, what? Cyrus Muse, Stu and Zith. The 4 of you now, lads. The 4 of you in it now. You can shag right off now. Right. Dan Colonel Fork. No, I'm not you. Right. See how level he is there, Murph. Yeah. You missed 3. Huh? Oh, no, I got them. No, I didn't. Super tie, Colonel Fork and Surly Dev. Yeah, shower. Right. That's pretty well to start on. Let's see how the vectoring goes here. I'm sick. You can't tell me off. Sorry, Colonel Fork. I always remember what Gibble said. You're sick, Murph, are you? How sick are you? And then the next sentence, which I'll tell you, is in Bristol. Jesus. Right. We're low-ish on fuel here. Sure, you're bigger sitting than the arse standing, huh? Skipper Jeff, an annoying controller won't just deny your request. They'll make the entire frequency listen to why it was stupid, right? Yeah, Big Al, that works, yeah. Was it because I was in an airliner? Yeah, I picked up your wake turbulence. It shook me. You shook me to my core, Sunjammer. Brilliant. Hope we didn't forget about us. Firefly 235, we're still on a 265 heading.
Firefly 235, turn right heading 065, descend 3000.
Right, 065, descend 3000. Firefly 235. I'm not going to tell him we're actually below 3000. We're just going to say out. Balls. Right, get up there quick, you muppet. Just climb to 3,000 feet and say nothing. Watch your speed.
Firefly 23510 miles from Lessor, turn right heading 055, cleared for the AirNav runway 10 approach.
Turn right heading 055, clear for the RNAV approach, runway 10, Firefly 235. Don't tell him anything, yeah, just keep it in the dark. Dealing with an ATC is like arguing with a spouse who controls your altitude and holds your fuel supply hostage. Indeed. Effect up the landing, but well chuffed with the vectoring. Good man home record. There you go, something new, buddy. Alright, let us try this again. Without shock and wake turbulence. Grand, Murph. Yeah, grand. Nothing to worry about at all. We'll be alright. Was that say intentions AI ATC just then? It was, yes. Anyone else on final? Yeah, they can check off. There's no more finals. Get out. Now, let's see what's going to happen, friends. What is your main camera brand? This one here? It's a Canon 70D. It's ancient, but I really like the picture it creates. There's all sorts of science gone into that now with f-stop and the lens and friggin' ISO, but yeah, it's an old Canon 70D. There may be trouble ahead. Runway in sight. The boys are parked up. Now, does he vector me or do we just go straight into the RNAV? We're going on the RNAV. Firefly 235, we have a visual on the runway and starting the RNAV approach.
Autopilot.
Right, we'll do that again. Hey, Twitch is working again. It is. What lens? Stock lens, Colonel Ford.
Firefly 235, contact Juliana Tower on 118.7.
Over to tower 118.7, Firefly 235. Juliana Tower, Firefly 235, inbound runway 10. He said clear. Yeah.
Firefly 235, Juliana Tower, runway 10, winds 100 at 8, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 10. We'll try and make a stick this time, Firefly 235. Used to use a 70D for astronomy. Yeah, they're a great camera, man. They're old, but they're great. Great camera. Gav, good to see you. Alright, let's try this again. Without the drama. Alright, flaps 2. Let's go flaps 3. Here. And let's get that nose down. We're shocking high. Alright, flap set.
Sync rate.
All right.
Sync rate.
Alright, we're very high. We need to
Sync
make this
rate.
work. Pitched, stand. We We need to get ourselves back on the glide. Down by the beach. $2,000 feet a minute. We're all right.
Sync rate.
You're using 90D and a 5D
Sync
Mark
rate.
III. They're great
Sync
cameras.
rate.
The 5D was an excellent camera.
Sync rate.
We're all right. We're grand. We're right on the level. She doesn't like getting more than 2,000 feet a minute. We're grand. This is way more stable. No wing getting dropped or thrown around here, lads. This is great crack. Shink rate. It's a great sync. Alright, what's the speed?
1,000.
Continue. Easy does it, Murph. Get back on that glide.
35 over Mike, B2 is occupied.
Easy now. We're still a little bit high, but we're all right.
500.
Got a little bit lower by the beach.
Approaching minimums.
Continue. In you go.
Minimum 100. Minimums.
Watch your height. Nice and low by the
100.
beach. Don't hit the fence.
50. 40. 30.
That's as low as
20.
you want.
10.
You had to show off to the people on the beach. Easy now. Spoilers! Reversers. Any other minute there, reversers? There we go. We can't turn on Foxtrot, so we must be careful. Flaps coming in. I'm gonna do a UE up here.
Auto brake.
They've done studies, you know.
Auto brake.
60% of the time, it works.
Every time.
Firefly 235. Welcome to Juliana. Exit at Foxtrot if able. Taxi to Terminal 1, Gate B3 via Foxtrot, Delta, Charlie, Alpha. Stay on this frequency.
Foxtrot unable. We will go Echo for Firefly 235. Have it justified. Good to see you.
Firefly 235. Taxi via Echo, Delta, Charlie, Alpha to Terminal 1, Gate B3.
Roger. Taxi Echo, Delta, Charlie, Alpha, Terminal 1, stand Bravo 3, Firefly 235. Alrighty, bring the APU up. As we taxi back. Go ahead and start the APU. APU is starting. It's a lovely day in Juliana. Beautiful. Alright, onto Echo. Over to Delta. Easy. Bravo 3. I wonder is there anyone on Bravo 3? Have you Rex active? This is X-Plane Al. Now. Alpha. There's Goose. Bravo 1, Bravo 2. Oh, we're going to park her up on Bravo 3. X-Plane looking good, yeah man, looks good, doesn't it? Hoopa. Easy now. That'll do it. On the brakes. Brakes on. APU is running. APU is good. Engines coming off. Transponder standby. And Firefly 235 parked now on Bravo 3. Thank you for your ATC coverage. We're signing off. Excellent. Excellent. Right, engines coming down.
Firefly 235. Thank you for flying with us. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Tablet coming back up. Let's go ahead and deboard. Go ahead and grab the GPU, grab the air stairs as well. And that's kind of us. Beautiful. Wasn't that something? When we look at the replay, we'll check out the replay. Toggle replay mode. Oh wait, I have to close them doors.
2, 3.
Hang on, that's going to upset say intentions. We'll go back and have a look at our missed approach, and you'll see what was happening to me, right?
Auto.
Right, get that closed. Look at the wake turbulence, look. This isn't me like acting the Muppet, this is me actually flying. So I'll show you, right? So we're coming in nice and easy, nice and handy, and you'll see now we'll start picking up wake turbulence like you wouldn't believe. So we're coming in grand, and then you'll just see the plane go, no, you're all right, thanks. Look at that, look. So you can see my aileron input there, look. Now we kind of half sorted, but then we get thrown again, look. Completely thrown out of it. Like, what did that look like from the... we can't see the Shaggin Tower. What did it look like from out here? Go back there now. TV will be turned off in a minute. Hang on, wait. Right, we'll do one of these. Like the movement of the aircraft. We just get absolutely thrown around the place, look. We're not too bad there. And then it's like, yep. Jesus. So that didn't go terribly well. Look at the wing flex and everything, look. Then we got another shot of it. Look at that. Whoa, man. Jesus. See, you can see the wheels moving. I'm on the rudder and everything here trying to keep it straight. And then it goes all wrong. Gear up, power, and we're out of there, man. We got out of Dodge, and then it was a turn to our right, and we followed the missed approach. That was like, yeah, that's not going to work. So we did a missed approach quite good. So if we speed this up, and then we come back in here. So here is, easy now. Here's our final approach where we actually landed, right? Look down on the beach. And we'll keep an eye on us coming in, look. Is that a Microsoft replay? No, X-Plane, X-Plane. This was proper low. That was proper low. Hang on a second. Get us down to this. Pay him back for a minute. So if we do... Oh yeah, man. Look at that. That was brilliant. Oh, Jesus, hang on. as low as you want it, lads. Look, that is as low as you want it. That's brilliant. I knew I was coming in low, but like, Jesus, that's low. Look how that is, man. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. We're about a foot over it. That's brilliant. Ah, that's deadly. Look at this mad Egypt, look. Ooh. Oh, that's brilliant. Not a great view from the tower. And like this happens so very fast, right? Oof. Touchdown. Spoilers out, and then we deploy the reversers. That was as low as you can get it, man. That's impressive. That was impressive. We'll take that. That is like ridiculously low. Hang on. We can go even closer. We'll go back to here because that's just ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, that was very nice indeed, wasn't it? And then our touchdown. We hit the right gear first. There's contact. There's contact. Look at the wing flex when it reacts, man. That's deadly, isn't it? I mean, that was a landing, wasn't it? You wouldn't want to be on that beach. Absolutely not. There's a nose gear coming down. Nice. Spoiler's already out, and we'll see our reversers engage. There they go. That was something, wasn't it? That was absolutely something. What a way to go, lads. I can't believe I was that close to the railing. That's insane. I was so close to the railing. I was like, whoop. Jesus. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. What was it like from the L wing view coming in? Look how fast it happens. It's like, there's the railing just there. It sounded a bit kind of BJ-y then. Jesus. Sounded very heavy, didn't it? Try from this side. Kerplunk. Wasn't the smoothest. Like we came down on our right side first. But man alive, what a way to go.
100.
What a way to go.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Did Did you like that now? Were you impressed by my landing skills?
I've had a call from Juliana Airport. There's a bill for a fence repair.
Can't believe it got that close to the fence, though. That is brilliant, isn't it?
What's one word for it, I suppose?
Murph, you know you're meant to cross the threshold at 50 feet, not the fence at the end of the runway.
It's just like, you know, that is ridiculous. Like, that is.
Some people on that beach were close to a heart attack.
That's some screenshot right there. Look at that.
Like, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
The angle attack on them jets, they probably got blasted halfway in the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. That's why there's no one on the beach. They're like, who's landing? No, get him out there.
Went for a swim whether they wanted to or not.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Too high and landed too low. That's a perfect approach.
And come here, the missed approach earlier on, thanks to Sunjammer, my plane got absolutely fired out of it.
The wake turbulence modelling was quite impressive there, I must admit.
Yeah, it really was. Scary as hell, because like, I had to throw everything. It wasn't just dropping a wing, it yawed. So you're trying to do everything. But yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? That's probably as low.
How did you end up so close behind him? Was that just a say intentions thing, getting too close?
It was a say intentions thing. Like they don't fully cover multiplayer craft just yet. And yeah. I came very close to hitting that. Real time, like real speed as it comes in, it's just like, you know, woof. And then you play it back, you're like, Jesus. What was it like in Microsoft Flight Sim with the scenery?
The scenery's lovely. It's handcrafted. It's really nice.
Sunjammer, you got open mic, buddy.
1 second.
Good man, Sunjammer. He comes in and he gives me wake turbulence, and then he comes in with an open mic. Dougal, how did you fare out? As I said, the last time you were here was probably X-Plane as well.
Yeah, no, it was good. The handcrafted airport for here in 2024 is excellent. It's first class. Love it.
Nice. We heard Fly Tampa are working on one for here. That could be interesting. But if the default one is good enough, though, there's probably no need to worry about it, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you got such a good handcrafted one, it sort of makes it a bit pointless to make a third-party one, really, unless there's some really significant changes to it.
Yeah. No, that was a lot of fun. Next week, we're off to the US of A, and we're hoping that we'll get some ATC coverage with good old Scott Voigt.
We should.
I think it's a definite you'll get Scott.
Yeah, we will definitely get some coverage. We've got two regional airports actually. So yeah, out of KDAL, Dallas Love, smaller of the two, and then into Chicago Midway. So avoiding the two big airports and going into the regionals, which is a slightly different, bit more fun, bit of fun. 2 hours 15 block. So yeah, should be good.
Can you get a 7.4 out of Dallas? Couldn't you?
I have no idea. I would have to check.
You wouldn't get it into Midway.
You wouldn't get into Midway? Sure you wouldn't know. I mean, we got a DC6 into Lukla. I'm just saying we can do the impossible. I might do the citation next week because
I am doing the citation next week.
You're going to do the same. It's kind of the perfect flight for it, isn't it?
It is 2 regionals. Both have got FBOs, so yeah, it'll be a Citation X flight for me.
I might have a look at that. And then after that, then it's Lisbon to Madeira. There's some really nice flights coming up.
Lisbon to Madeira, and then on the 5th we got the weekend one. I need to add that to the table actually, but yeah, 5th of September, Saturday the 5th, into Paro. So yeah, got a flight for that. I'll be putting some notes up on Discord, courtesy of Dougal, probably over the weekend at some point.
Okay, so Lisbon to Madeira, we'd definitely get a 7.4 out there. Well, would we?
You won't land a 7.4 into Madeira, I doubt.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, in fairness, they've done it before.
What, a 7.4 Madeira?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Ideas in his head.
Yeah, Larry, do you mind that?
Loaded with packs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a 777 into Madeira and got told off by the vaccine for trying to do it.
Oh, really?
They fly 330s into there daily almost.
Yeah, I just told them to shag off. Why would a controller give out to you for flying? Shag off. I mean, like, if you flew a 747 in, you'd say, right, okay, you know. But a 777 should be no bother.
Just a heads up about Dallas next week. As far as I'm aware, none of the pay-aware sceneries are accurate anymore.
Oh.
They're still the airport layout changed a couple of years back, and none of them have reflected it.
Oh, lovely.
So that the paywares aren't accurate and haven't been updated, and there isn't really a good freeware as well. So it's potentially best to go with just the stock one, because at least their taxiways and runways are basically right because it's auto-generated.
Hang on.
No, I don't think the default one's correct either.
Oh, is that wrong as well? Oh, well, fair enough.
Yeah. So actually going biz jets is not a bad idea because the FBOs are at the side of the runway and are not affected by the issues.
Well, what's the runway length?
Dallas.
7.5.
One is 8,800 and the other one is 7,700.
You got a 7.4 off that.
What's that in actual units?
Huh?
About 2.6 kilometers.
You won't get a heavy one out. You might get a
Can I
light
ask-
one out.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Right, I'm on say intentions, right?
Right.
So my question is how am I doing with, the AI ATC?
What do you mean?
Well, phraseology, what I'm doing.
Yeah, 100%. You're getting there. I can hear you talking away. Like with say intentions, there's a bit of a script, so it's kind of the case. The more you're reading over it, the more you're able to read back what they're asking you to do. You're building muscle memory with that, so you start getting used to it. Like if you hear Toto, Toto has it fairly nailed down to a fine art now. So it's just keep practicing with it, Goose. Like the more you're able to respond to them, they ask you to do something, you repeat back what they've asked you to do, and then you give them your call sign. The more you keep doing that, the more proficient you become, the more comfortable you become doing it. But yeah, you're doing a great job, man. Like that, and that's the joy of say intentions. Like, I mean, you can also go back and listen. If you're using say intentions, you can go back and listen to your flight log. So for example, if you go into your pilot portal, go into your flight log and any of your previous flights, you can bring up the entire flight. It'll show you the log and it'll show you everywhere you've communicated with ATC, and it'll show you where ATC has communicated to you. So use this as a training aid. Go back in and listen to what they called, what you called back. And that's, you'll find the gaps then fairly quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I'm doing, Murph, is, I have the app on, and I'm reading it as I'm saying it. Well, trying to. Sometimes I get tongue-tied, but I am getting there. I'm getting better every time I use it. But I'm making a few mistakes, which I know, but I'm still making the same mistakes over and over again, if you know what I mean. And I'm trying to correct it.
The best thing to do is just keep trying. Like if you can go back and listen to what you're saying, you're going to pick it up straight away. Say, okay, I'm saying that wrong, or I'm not getting what I'm trying to say to them. Like a lot of the ATC phraseology, it's quite standardized. Even though you'll listen to them and you're thinking, "Jeez, they're talking very fast." But a lot of it's autopilot. I mean, they're just repeating the same sort of jargon. The only things that are changing are your flight level, your heading, your altitude, or your speed or whatever. But everything else is usually the same. So once you don't get caught up on the details, as in turn left heading 155. The most important thing there is left 155. Whatever way you want to say, heading or direction, or focus on the critical points of the conversation or of the line of that. Again, Goose, I don't know if you've read it, but like if you head on over to the website, there's a full ATC phraseology tutorial there. It's on a PDF, and it's a script. Like if you start reading through the script, you'll get an idea. Where is it now? I'll show you. The ground school document. This is a full script.
So other words, don't, what am I trying to say here? Keep it short, but, obviously, do what they say. That's the way to go, instead of reading the whole line.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's as I say, the more used to it you get, if you need to go over and look at the ground school document. This will help you, right? Because I've highlighted the areas that changed. Everything else is going to be the same. So if you have a read through that, you'll start picking it up fairly quick. Like, depending on the lesson you look at. I mean, if it's early on, I'd recommend read down through most of it, because you're going to get an idea of how the conversation is actually built, how the sentences are built together. And when you're listening in with the lads flying as well, the important thing they're going to say is their call sign, what they have to do, and the confirming. So if ATC is telling you turn left heading 265, you'd repeat that back, turn left heading 265. If you struggle with that, and people do struggle with that, if you find that the ATC, with say intentions, particularly when you're starting off, if you find that it's a little bit fast, you can slow it down. So if you go into your settings, go into realism, scroll down, and how quickly controllers speak to you, you can bring it from realistic all the way down to slow, and they just slow everything down. And if you're still struggling, don't be afraid to tell the ATC to repeat slowly, and they will slow it down. But if you're trying to hone in on, how you sound, the best way you're going to do that is read over that ground school document with all. It's effectively a script, and if you're using say intentions, go back in and look at your flight log, because you'll see what's being said. You know what I mean? Because that's something that happens on VATSIM as well. But the only way you break that barrier if you're flying on VATSIM is by flying the same route over and over and over again. You consistently fly the exact same route because you know where you're going, you know how to get there, and you have a good idea of what the controller is already going to tell you. And once you do that for long enough, then you go somewhere else and then you pick it up all again. I think the guys will even say, I mean, it doesn't matter what route you fly. Sometimes we all get a little bit tongue-tied. There's a bit of that, right? But don't worry about that. It's understanding how the phraseology works. ATC sounds uniformly the same. There's a reason for that, because pilots are able to respond and understand it,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Murph. It's the speed is okay for me. It's I think I got a problem with reading the whole sentence, what they're telling me what to do, and I'm gonna break that. That's my problem. I'm trying to read everything what they're saying on screen, but as I said, I'm gonna break out of that. So but I appreciate the feedback. If anybody else has got feedback, I'm open. I'm open.
Yeah, like it's the way to challenge yourself is try not to be looking at the screen. Like, the reality is this, Goose. If I'm flying on VATSIM, I'm writing down stuff. The reason why I'm writing it down, because I can't keep that full instruction. I can get simple things, turn left heading, change altitude. Yeah, I can pick that up pretty quick. But if I'm getting a longer instruction, you need to write that stuff down. Pen and paper beside you, you need to write it down. And then when you are reading it back, your eyes glance down to say, well, I have to do this, turn to this heading, go to this altitude, and do this speed. Like, you're not going to be expected to know all of this and be able to read it back. Like, that takes guys years. And even the guys who are flying years, they still write down the information. Real world pilots write down information because they confirm it. They want it to be correct. So don't give yourself the mountain to climb trying to memorize it all, or even read it back. Start writing down what they're asking you to do, and then you read back with the note you've written down yourself. And it's literally pen and paper.
And you'll develop like a shorthand.
Yeah.
So you can write things down that you understand, just 2 or 3 letters at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the only thing is going in my favor. I know my alphabet. I can't think of the bloody word now, but you know what I mean. But I know that off by heart because I used to use it in CB days and that.
Yeah, well, the phonetic alphabet, that's important to have, right? But what we're saying is, if you get an instruction from ATC, if they if they say something like, reporting and passing 2,000 feet, that's fairly straightforward. But if you get something like turn left heading 270 degrees, climb and maintain flight level 180, you need to write that down, right? So you're saying, okay, write down, this is the heading, that's the altitude. And then when you glance down, you just report back to say, yeah, climb 270 or turn 270, climb, maintain 180. Like, that's the stuff you start learning. Rather than reading word for word back. You don't need to learn word for word back. But you need to be able to do the critical stuff. You need to be able to do the critical stuff. And the only way you get there is through practice. And you're getting there. Like, we all got to start somewhere, right? But that's where you need to start off from. Start writing down the critical things. If they give you a heading, write down the heading. If they're telling you to climb, you write down climb or an arrow up, right? If you see things like direct, well, some people write down the word direct, other puts in DCT, other put in a D with an arrow. You've all different ways of doing it. You will develop your own, as Dougal said. But you want to be writing your own notes on what you're doing. Like, if I'm doing it, like if I have to write what I'm doing, this come up on the screen. So if I'm writing a note, for example, like clearance, well, that's straightforward because I know that's a structure. A clearance, route, altitude, frequency, transponder. But if I'm getting instructions like taxi, so I'll put in taxi and we'll say Alpha Bravo, cross runway 16, and then it could be something like hold short 28. And I can write that down quickly. So if I'm looking at that and saying, right, it's a taxi on Alpha and Bravo, cross runway 16, and then hold short 28. Now, I'm not expecting anyone to understand that. That's my shorthand. I understand what I'm saying to myself there. There's a taxi instruction, which is highlighted by the T. Alpha and Bravo are the taxiways. Cross runway 16, so I put a cross in it. And then hold short, I put a HS, hold short runway 28. And like that, if you get an instruction, direct to Rolex, well, you could write in direct, right? Direct Rolex, or you develop your own shorthand and you can say, well, I'll put in DCT Rolex, or you can put in, the D with an arrow Rolex. And then you start picking it up. Like, you need to be able to develop, you need to write down stuff. Real world pilots do the same. And there's no escaping it. You have to be able to do it. And it's good for you because if there is any doubt with ATC, or if you lost comms at ATC and the last message he gave you can't remember what it is, or worse, your memory has saved the wrong information. Oh, you told me 265. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. That's why there's no room for that. So you have to write it down, But you're doing the right thing. Chunky's here. He uses letters, arrows, and slants. Yeah, HS for runway direct. Yeah, and that's real world flying. So try not to sweat that you have to learn every single thing off by heart and by memory. Write down stuff. It'll help you.
Yeah, but it's I appreciate every information that anybody gives me. Because it's still a learning curve for me. But I do appreciate what you're saying, Murph, and I'll do my best to do write things down and what I can understand.
Listen, you're always learning in this, and that's the truth with real world aviation as well. You're always learning. You don't stop learning. Good pilots don't stop learning in real world stuff, right? So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like the lads will tell you the lads who are comfortably flying on VATSIM, they're going to tell you the same thing. It just takes time. You got to pick it up. You learn so many things. Every flight I do, I learn something new. It could be specific to the aircraft. It could be the region. It could be the controller. It could be a procedure I haven't heard of before. We're always learning and figuring out and saying, hey, can we do something better the next time? That's part of the game. You're always learning. And it's having that mindset to say, I'm here to learn something. That's what you want to be doing,
Anyway, I'll take it up your time. So, I'll let you finish off now.
No worries at all.
I was going to say there were several occasions where more than one of us asked the controller to repeat something because we weren't quite sure.
Yeah. And that's quite okay as well. Now, you don't want to be... There's a fine line between asking it to repeat, and don't be afraid to say repeat slowly. But there's a fine line of saying that, and then the controller saying, this guy isn't getting anything that I'm saying to him. He's asking me to repeat everything. Then that's a you problem. That's not necessarily a controller problem. Unless, of course, the controller is speaking at 100 miles an hour and he's too fast. And if that happens on VATSIM, well, that, you need to reach out to these lads and say, dude, like, whoa, calm the jets, But yeah, in the sky, there's a lot of non-standard shorthand. In my opinion, simmers stick way more by the book. Yeah, unless it's safety critical. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, like it's a journey, lads. It just takes time. It's just a journey that we learn and we fly. The only way you're going to get better at it, and this is the hard truth, you keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. If you're not active, if you're not flying, if you're not using ATC services, you get rusty, and you get rusty fast. If you're continuously flying and you're able to utilize ATC services, you're getting used how to speak to it. It just becomes easier, way easier.
I try to use say intentions every day. Well, most of the days really when I get on there. But that's why I went and bought say intentions, because I don't want to go on VATSIM yet. Because you know what they're like. Well, some controllers can be a bit funny, I think. That's what it comes across to me.
It depends on the region, right? Like anyone doing their first flight on VATSIM, I'd always recommend keep flying the same route over and over and over and over again. So you understand it. You know what's going to happen. It's almost just a courtesy that you're talking to ATC. You know what to expect. And then you take that and then you bring it to the next airfield and the next airport, and suddenly you don't have to fly the route 2 or 3 times. You can just do it once. And then you remember the approaches.
After you did the first course, the IFR course, I spent the next month every single day doing Gatwick, Edinburgh, Gatwick. Without anywhere else, and that is so true. It just becomes muscle memory, and just change the locations. Just change the locations, and like the reality is this: you will not get to that level of comfort or proficiency unless you did that. And when you watch, there's other content creators you'll watch, and they write nothing down. They can retain all the data in their head. The reason why they can do that, because they're so used to it, it just becomes muscle memory. But there is a long road between kind of starting off and getting to where they are. So you do what make the thing easier. Flying the same routes over again, writing down the critical points, and just listening. You want to be keeping this active. I still don't think anyone can say that they're going to master ATC. But ATC should be just like flying your airplane. Here's an instruction. You know exactly what to do and what they're asking you. And it's as simple as that. It just becomes another procedure that you become comfortable with and competent with, but no, keep on keeping on. I mean, we're all in the same boat. I mean, we all have to learn, right? So keep on keeping on. Dave says, as a real life controller,
a few people has left here. I think I'm bored of to death.
Not at all, man, not at all. Dave says, as a real life controller, I'd much rather pilots ask me to say again a few times than for them to guess the wrong thing. Yeah, well, a VATSIM controller is going to tell you the same. But a good VATSIM controller will say the same. But the balance is, if you jump onto VATSIM and you want to fly in busy airspace and you're not proficient, you're not fully okay with the aircraft, you're not fully okay with the voice procedure and the ATC system, that's where the thing gets messy, because that is a flight simulation limitation, right? If you had a real world pilot, he's qualified, he's passed his test to be able to do that. In Microsoft Flight Sim or any flight sim, they don't have that. So you now run the risk of, here's someone who is not competent and they want to fly in a busy airspace. That is hardship for the controller. That gives them a bad day at the office because they don't want to be dealing with this. Like, dude, you need to learn this. So even when controllers kind of speak across to you on VATSIM, and they might come across abrupt, don't take it personal. They're trying to get a job done. Now, you will get a muppet. Humans are humans. You'll always get a muppet. You'll always get just one bad egg. But we've been very lucky with all the VATSIM routes we've done over the years. Have we even said there was one complete and utter arsehole? I don't think so. Everyone has been really nice. You might get someone who's abrupt because they're busy and you can hear that they're busy. But overall, any controller I've dealt with on VATSIM from any area,
they've all been bang on. Some have been a little bit difficult because they speak fast, or they expect better from you, and you learn because they catch you out, right? But overall, they've been very, very good. I think where it gets messy is during the events.
Yeah, but Murph, your experience, I class you as an experienced ATCer, but I'm not, I know I'll get there, but it will take time. Anyway, go off the subject, but...
Goose, you do know, I once drove into a car park with me plane on VATSIM, right? So, I mean, and I also crashed my plane, and I also got landing clearance, and I didn't know I got landing clearance. Like, I make mistakes all the time, but that's the point. Yeah. We're human. We can make mistakes. You know what I mean?
From Vancouver and asked the controller, were you cleared for landing? Told you, yeah, I already told you were cleared to land.
I've already told you, and then I absolutely walloped the runway. Like, mistakes happen. But like, it shouldn't be oh my God, I'm after making this mistake, I can never fly in this network again. Like, no. You learn from your mistakes. What happened? What can I learn from this? And if the exact same thing happens to you again, well, you haven't learned from it. Do you know?
Controllers make mistakes as well. I've been taxied up to a runway, and I was about to be given a VFR clearance, and it's like, you've already given me my IFR clearance? Oh yeah, line up.
Yeah.
Talking of which, Malky, did you hear me have to ask for landing clearance right at the last second? Did I miss my landing clearance?
Yes, he gave you your landing clearance once I
did.
The runway.
Okay, all right. I'm glad I still asked him though, because it saved a go around.
Yep.
I gotta go around tonight. Thanks, Sunjammer. 8 go arounds. But I
think we covered this subject now, and I'll take it on board. When everybody has been giving me information, I will take it on board. But I just need time, that's all. But well, thank you for that, Murph, and everybody else here.
No worries at all. Like, that's what it's all about. Flying on ATC isn't to be all and end all. It's just another incredible way to experience this hobby. And it's brilliant, and it's infectious nearly when you start flying with ATC, because you find it difficult not to have ATC when you go flying. It's and you might ever think that you're thinking, there's no way, I don't want that headache of ATC, and then suddenly you're flying, you're like, could have done with ATC here, But no, listen, lads, my thanks as always for flying along. It's always great seeing you guys flying. We're all on VATSIM next week. Good old Scott is going to be looking after ATC for us. I need to come up with a decent machine to fly. I'm just look at the shadows of the trees on the plane. Isn't that absolutely savage looking?
Murph, you pulled up the chart for Dallas Love.
I did.
What the issue is with the TNCM scenery.
Go on. Oh, Dallas. Sorry, go ahead.
That's Midway. Right, see the two cross taxiways between the two runways, Foxtrot and Golf?
Yes.
Yeah, the sceneries don't have them properly.
Oh.
They used to be at an angle that was more or less parallel with the western edge of the apron. So
right.
Taxiway Delta. They used to slant across, not 90 degrees.
Okay. I'll check out the scenery. Maybe X-Plane has it better. And in which case, we'll figure it out. Like, if there's no scenery, they're going to know the crack. Or just try and get your parking near the active runway.
But if you're in a BizJet, the FBOs are generally over on the east side. There's a whole, as you can see, there's a whole slew of hangars. There's FBOs over that side.
Deadly. Yeah, we'll have an Elgox though. Super. Right, gentlemen, thanks as always. Thanks for flying, and I'm already looking forward to the next flight.
See you in the next one, buddy.
Good luck. Right, so that's the boys over on Discord. And for anyone listening in, if you're thinking, look, yeah, I'm the same as Goose, I'm trying to learn this, jump into the chat, jump into Discord with the lads. They don't bite. As Dougal said, there's only one row of teeth between all of them, right? But it's how you learn. It's how you learn. And maybe you've no interest in doing the ATC stuff. That's totally cool as well. It's all about getting the most we can out of this hobby. And it is an incredible hobby. It could be the virtual tourism. It could be flying cool aircraft. It could be trying to do difficult procedures, or it could be, a challenge of weather, whatever it's going to be. It is a class hobby. It really is. I adore it. But anyway, that's going to do us for tonight, lads. I want a massive thanks to everyone who tuned in and dealt through all the issues we had tonight on Twitch, and for joining us over on the tube.
We're back to normal tomorrow night, 1900 Zulu. We're back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we're going to be flying to the logs. Oh, this is a good one. Quantum River. We're going to be taking the Aerostar from A2A. And yes, not for the timid, this one. This is an outlandish landing strip with very challenging scenery. Who knows what the weather is doing? So very much looking forward to this. It's kind of a rite of passage. This is the 6th time we've been to the logs. We tend to do it every year. And when we first started, well, the first couple of runs, it was just calamity because you're expected to land in a place you shouldn't. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun going back to there and seeing how good everyone is, you know, and not at all bad. Except for Muse fan, you know, just he'll mess it up. I'm only joking, Muse, but am I? But anyway, listen, it's all fun and games until we end up at the logs. So yeah, right. We'll see you tomorrow at 1900 Zulu time. Until then, thanks a million. We'll see you on the next one. You shouldn't
Do you need a hand?
No, I don't need a. Do I need a hand?
It's heavy, yeah. Jesus, Murph! What have you done?
You ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Ah, Jesus!
Oh, stop!
You see, I'm at mashing me knee. I rarely use this word when it comes to flight sim add-ons. I reserve it only for the special kind. But like, there's no point saying anything other than this is shite. It's shite. Like, outside the plane. You need to fix that, lads.